All right, let's go.
All right. I'm just gonna give it a little pause real quick so I can find this easy when I'm highlighting and or uploading this whatever.
All right. I'm gonna upload this to my channel. So send me the WinRAR file, and I'm gonna upload it to mine. I'm gonna probably put some pretty pictures over it, and like
I don't even know how to do that, but all right,
I-
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Train wreck, man. At least trains have rails. We're already off the track. Like,
No, I.
Oh, man, we good, man.
All right. So I do want to thank everyone for coming in to listening to apparently our shout. Oh God.
Yo,
God damn it, Alex. God damn it.
yo, wrong.
Alex.
Jeez, I can hear you. Can you like mute Resogun? Like all sounds.
What? Oh, you can hear my TV?
Yes.
I heard. I think it's the actual
Oh.
sound from your controller.
Controller.
Vibrating?
No, it's saying it.
When she talks. And she's
Oh, hold on. I don't even know how to do that.
This is going swell.
Hey, it's a
Yeah.
gaming podcast. At least you were interrupted by gaming and not porn. I'm just saying.
That's. I mean, that's
Man,
true. Because
nigga,
then I
look,
would.
I can do it now. Don't test me.
I got. You're cool, Deshaun. Just. You're cool.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Okay. Let me try this again. I do want to thank everyone for coming down and listening to apparently what's going to be called a shower cast because everyone took a shower before the podcast.
It smell good.
That is correct.
Good, sound good.
Of course, I'm your host, Demonic Wizard, whatever people call me by.
Yes,
I have,
Good start.
of course,
Demonic shadow or
a
wizard.
demonic shadow
I thought it was
on
the demonic
Twitter.
shadow wizard too. Like I was like
The
confused.
demonic wizard shadow.
Yeah, it's like demonic wizards my Twitch, demonic shadows like everything else.
Nigga, that's so confusing though.
Yeah, my Twitch got hacked. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Moving on. Of course, the loud one of the group is Deshaun. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Whoa, government name, nigga. Hold up, nigga. Don't be saying my government name. I am
Don't be
WorkCrow
saying
name.
my government, man.
Sorry, excuse me. WorkCrow.
Thank you. WorkCrow Gaming. Find me. Yeah, that's right. Find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/WorkCrow_. Don't forget the underscore, niggas. Underscore gaming. Like, just find me there. You can find me on YouTube at WorkCrow Gaming. Ain't no underscore there because apparently YouTube wasn't having that shit.
That's
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay, nigga, it's an underscore. I
It
don't
does-
got a completely different name.
It doesn't matter. The link to everything will be in the description, so they can just click on that shit and move on. I don't know how to I don't even know how to like. You guys are both named Alex.
Dude, you know you want to.
You're
right?
both named
Say it.
Alex.
Say it.
Moving on.
Black
You have
Alex. White.
Just
Alex.
call me by my gamer tag, fool. It's easy.
What?
So
You know what?
Trio?
Yes, Soto Trio, but Maurice calls me Sope.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
pretty much how that works.
That'll work. We'll just call this nigga Soap then.
All right. Next up, it's gonna be.
German nigga.
Can you gonna let me talk?
Ah, cool. Go ahead.
All right.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish?
That's my.
Okay, I'm finished.
So next up, we have an irrelevant Alex or white Alex.
Just
he's
love.
he's
Yeah.
white Alex. He's Alex, but he's white. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Alex?
I'm Alex, aka Irrelevant Alex, and you can follow me on Twitter at IAFVS. And that's it.
All
I call
right.
that nigga Wonder Bread. Like that's what I call him.
Oh,
Yo,
what
no
am I
crust,
doing?
Man.
No crust.
Hashtag no crust.
I'm so glad that you are not crusty. I'm just saying. Oh man.
I can't deal with y'all. Let's start.
I'm
Okay,
happy.
let's go.
No,
John,
almost
like
done.
action.
Almost done. We gotta introduce one more person. So we have irrelevant. No, we have. What the fuck is your PSN? Whatever. Fuck it. Black Alex, aka Soap Soap Trio or Soap. Why don't you go
Let me
ahead and
help you out.
introduce?
My gamer tag is So Dope Trio, and you can find me on Twitter at 2 a.m. Bachelor.
You ain't following me on Twitter, fool.
Follow me on Twitter. What?
You ain't following me on Twitter. Like, okay, we about to have an
I
issue.
thought I was.
Nah, we'll talk about it later, though. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk. Yep. Apparently, we'll talk about it all later. So
Behind the scenes at the Showercast.
first up,
Pass the soap.
First up, what we're gonna do is just, even though we're probably already all warmed up, we're going to do 21 questions.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Either it's gonna be Nestle. You guys have to guess what I have. If you're in the stream or in the chat, you can use them to help if they decide to help and or not help you with this. So it's your choice of either video game, like a video game, or a video game character.
Right.
And it's up to you three to pick which one, and then we'll continue on with your questions and everything.
But why are you pressing buttons so hard, though?
Cause, nigga, I game hard, nigga. Hey,
You
name.
done?
I game hard, nigga.
Okay, so do you guys want to do video game character or video game
Title.
title? Yeah.
I'll do character because fuck y'all on these video game titles.
Well, it's a
Y'all white.
group. It's a group thing. So Deshaun is for WorkCrow is for gaming title.
Got one more time, call by my government name, fool. We got one more time, bruh. Niggas don't need to know that, fool.
White Alex and Black Alex. What do you guys think?
I'm for title.
I'll go with title.
All right, we're doing a title now, and you guys' 21 questions starts now.
I mean, we can.
Is the character...
That's a title.
Oh, is the title... I don't know.
Does not help.
Is the
Does
title
not.
a first-person shooter, John?
It is no.
Is it an RPG?
Yes.
I figured that. Final Fantasy.
It's no. That's not. No, it's not a Final Fantasy game.
Are there
Okay.
dragons in it?
Yes.
Are there, like,
Dragon Age
guns?
Inquisition.
Did someone make a character in this game who looks like Moses?
God
What?
don't start with me, Alex. Don't start with me, bro.
Okay, so the
Just-
the questions we have right now is: 1, it's not a shooter; 2, it is an RPG; 3, it's not a Final Fantasy game; and 4, it does have dragons.
But it is not Dragon Age, apparently, because Shun guessed that.
It is not Dragon Age.
WorkCrow
Pro.
guessed
Man,
that.
y'all niggas keep saying my government.
Moving on.
It's about
I'm
to
gonna send the
be-
government to your house. Dang.
What?
Calm down. No
I live in
anger.
Baltimore. Ain't no government here.
No government here. You've not. Damn, what's another question? It's an RPG. Is it
there
a
any-
JRPG?
No.
Do
I don't know
is
what
there
that
any,
would be.
like, modern-day guns in it? Or guns in general?
There's
Have
no. There are guns in the game, but they're not modern. Like, none of the guns. Maybe 1 or 2 of the guns you'll actually find in real life. But yeah,
Is it
Have I ever-
is it Bloodborne?
it is not Bloodborne.
Have I
Deus
ever
Ex.
told you that if this game was Destiny, I would not be employed?
Are you guys even asking serious questions?
I'm
It
trying
is
to figure it out, bro. I don't know what it is, fool. Like
It has
that's
guns in it.
confusing.
It's not a Final Fantasy game. It has dragons in it.
But it's not Dragon Age. Like that's so
Is
confusing.
it in a
Like
Fate?
And it's,
Near?
No. What? No.
is
Mortal
it,
Kombat?
Game? No?
is
Yeah.
it last gen?
Do you guys want to ask like actual questions? Like, is it open world? Is there multiple characters? Do you get to switch characters?
I
Is
mean,
it a
that's not
team?
gonna
Like,
help, though.
it will help.
You already put us in a corner where we legit like nigga. what
It's
game
6
is-
questions. You were at 5 questions. How are you guys? You
I
guys.
did. Is it last gen or is it?
It is definitely last gen. Like,
Oh my
It's-
god, it's
it's-
evolved, fool.
it's not even on PS3. That's how last
Evolved
gen it
is
is.
not an RPG.
Oh,
What are you doing?
That shit's not last gen. That shit's on PS4.
Yeah. So last gen RPGs that have dragons in them, that means it's not Persona. Like,
So, talk about this someday.
um, damn. Are there different characters that you can play?
That's what I'm saying. Like this is.
Yes, you can play as other different characters. I think that's 6.
Do you
Okay.
form a party?
You can't personalize your party, but a party is formed. 7.
Oh, is it Skyrim? No.
No,
but
it's not.
Guns in Skyrim.
Guns?
Guns. I mean, I'm just saying, guns are not the main form of hurting people in this game.
I'm just like you just said. There's at least 2 modern weapons.
Yep.
Only other thing I can even think about is Fallout.
Nope, not Fallout.
And
Ain't
there's a
no
lot.
dragons in Fallout.
I
Like,
mean,
no.
you guys want to ask some more questions? I mean,
They might have thought a Death Claw was a dragon. I don't know. Dang.
Is it Kingdoms of Amalur?
nope.
Damn it! I thought that was a smart guess.
Is it Oblivion?
It's a
No,
what?
guns. Like, come on.
I've never played Oblivion. I'm just trying.
Oh.
It's not Oblivion.
The crap. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh my God! It's Dragon's Dogma.
Nope.
Dragon Dogma doesn't have guns.
You guys can ask more questions. Just saying.
There are modern weapons. It's an RPG.
At least 2,
It's
like,
foreign.
modern. I don't know if you
There are
consider, like,
multiple weapons in this game.
Are there swords?
There are lots of swords.
Lots of
See, this is why. See, and you say you want me to not be angry, but this is making me angry.
That's
You-
what you
This-
just want to guess instead of asking questions.
Questions. You just want to go straight to the end where you just win.
Y'all niggas is just making.
Oh, I was about to go in on you, Shun, and I can't do it. We won not angry Shun. But it would have been so good.
More questions.
Diablo 3.
What? No.
guns.
Is the modern type weapon? No.
Okay. So far, you gathered that there are guns in there. Some of them,
What
2 of
does
them
the
are
main
modern.
character use? Is the main
Swords.
character- Swords. Is the main character male or female?
Male.
Is it very similar to Zelda?
And some sort of speak, I would say not 100%, but they do definitely have similar. Some
Ninja got in.
no,
Do you ride a horse in the game?
no.
I'm,
Yeah, I thought it was
I'm-
dark
I'm-
What
side.
color does the main character's like hair?
Skin.
The character's white.
What is
Of
hair?
course, he's white.
No, Japanese white or like real white?
Human white.
That is
The
a
character,
really
the
good question.
character, the character, the main character.
That is a great question, there, sir. I applaud
I'm just
you.
saying there's a difference.
The
There
main
really is.
character is American white. Like the main character would most likely reside in the U.S.
You said human white. So is there a
Facts.
non-human white?
No,
I'm
he
not-
didn't say human. He said Japanese white.
So the studio who made it, is it American or Japanese or not?
American.
Is it BioWare?
It is not Bioware.
Okay. Is it Bethesda?
It's not Bethesda.
Okay, then that leaves only one other choice. It's gotta be fucking
Once again, this is a game that did not come on PlayStation 3 or nor on 4.
Wait, so it wasn't on PlayStation 3 or 4?
That
So
is
it's
correct.
On Xbox? Or?
It
It's
is.
not on Xbox One. It's
It's-
just on
Who
Xbox.
gives a fuck? Like we who gives a fuck? Like, I don't care anymore. Continue. Let me know when this is over with. It ain't on PS3, PS4. I gives no fucks. Go ahead.
Confirmed.
Oh,
Just on
yes.
Twitter.
3 or 4. So it's on. Yes, confirmed. So it is on Xbox only. Xbox exclusive.
I never said that. I just said it wasn't on PS3 or PS4.
But you said it was a last gen game too, so it's got to be.
Well, I just
Yeah, it would have to be
I
360.
when I said it was last gen, I was like, it's last gen.
So like
like-
PS2. Basically.
That is correct.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Damn, that opened it up so much more.
I know.
Man, like now it's even harder, bro. Maurice, fool.
That's what
I
she
I'm
can't-
said.
very confused on what last gen is. As he plays on
Pre last gen. Does that help? Pre last gen.
It doesn't help.
just ask more questions. I
Is it
pretty
a
much,
Nintendo property?
it is
Final
not.
Fantasy 10.
It is not Final Fantasy X, as it is not a Final Fantasy game.
Oh,
And it's
damn.
made by an American developer. It's an RPG though. What the
Nigga, America didn't make no RPGs on PS2.
I'm glad like you're not writing these like what we tried in chat. 'Cause
Yeah, I gave up. I gave up keeping track.
machine gunned it too much.
I gave up keeping track.
Oh man. Now we got like
Bro, we finna literally
like,
waste
8
all
people
my
listening, just be
non-angry
all
time
like,
on this.
Fucking this, you stupid fucks.
Cool. Waste all my non-angry time on this game. Cool. I don't mind.
Can't be Saints Row. What the fuck would it be?
It's not an RPG though.
So it's a period game because the main person has a sword. Does the sword a
Arnold's ready.
lightsaber?
No.
Arnold's ready. He said he passed out.
Of course he did.
Well, bro, I'm really getting irritated because I can't
BioWare.
figure this out.
I mean, if Deshaun, as far as you know, you gave up. Anyone else give up?
Is it top down?
No. Third person. Because you guys totally need help.
Fuck the bullshit. I give up.
Third person. And it's not like Marvel Ultimate Alliance or anything like that.
Nope.
It's not an RPG though.
Marvel Alliance is an RPG. Has RPG
Yeah.
elements. This game has RPG elements. If
Okay,
Marvel Ultimate
you don't know this.
if Marvel Ultimate Alliance is not an RPG, then this game has RPG elements.
We're done.
Yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is definitely an RPG.
I'm hungry. Shit,
You
y'all
gotta
need
go
to
talk
piss
to
me
people.
off.
Yeah, I confirm quit. What is it?
Alex White, do you quit?
Like it's like I legit want to hit Maurice in the face for this, fool. Like it's gonna be a game that I've played before, and I'm gonna be angry.
I'm sure it's a
I can't
game
be
that you guys
angry.
all played
So
before.
You can't be angry because you need to ask more questions. You can't just be guessing.
This isn't
That's
like
bad.
this isn't like some rare game that no one has ever played.
Is it Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King?
No, it's not.
Damn, fuck, I'm done. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Alex White, do you quit?
Alex White, just give up so we can find out what the game is.
I will make this the entire podcast.
You niggas got like 20 more minutes of me not being angry. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Is it the
All right, so
is it the game by the dude that made Dragon Ball? Like what?
No.
Oh. At least 2 modern weapons.
Maurice, what are the chances that
Six-
I played this game?
I don't know. There's 6 characters in the game, I'll tell you that. 6 characters you get to play as. They all have different weapons.
I swear if you said something like a Resident Evil or some shit.
Nope, not Resident Evil.
Wait, the bouncer, nigga? Like,
No, but you're definitely getting there with guessing non-popular titles, or at least non-mainstream, like everyone's played this game at least once. I'm sure everyone...
Hey, the bouncer was fun, nigga. Hold on, that was a good
Yeah,
game.
no, I totally agree with that.
I
I
feel
would
like
play
you're
that
gonna
game.
say it's something like Shenmue or something. Like,
No.
Hey, Shenmue was that shit, except for
Yes.
it wasn't on PS2.
Yes, it was. But
Man, I
no.
played that game on
by an American
Dreamcast.
developer, it's an RPG, or it has RPG elements. Okay, what other like genre would you define it as?
Action? Adventure?
Hmm.
No
Did you
platforming.
say that this game is freaking like God of War or something?
Nope, not
I will
God of War.
drive to your house, bro.
It is not God of War.
See,
So there's
I'm
6
not
different
angry.
So like
playable
Devil May
characters,
Cry.
all with their own weapons. It's a third person.
Bruh.
Third
Bro, I
person.
know the game. I know the game. I can't think of the name. I know what it is, though.
What is
Oh
it?
my-
Fable?
No, but you're definitely getting closer. But
Oh, I know what it is. I know what the game. I can't think of the name.
I mean, if you want to like, hey yo, it
Tell
has
us
this.
about it. What is it? What is it that you think it is?
You
WorkCrow? Because I almost
know.
called you by your government name again.
I know this. I can't think of the name, but I know the game he's talking about.
get to rebuild cities.
Yep.
Build.
Oh my god. Oh, Dark Cloud.
Yes, finally, it's Dark Cloud 1.
I'm sitting here like, wait, because it started to when he said 6 characters, you get to play as all of them. I was like, okay, wait. Skin Dark Cloud. There it is.
It was Dark
Oh.
Cloud.
I never played Dark Cloud, so
That's your fault.
I don't even know what that is. I feel
Bro,
deprived
it's
right
funny
now.
because me and Maurice have told you what Dark Cloud is a couple of times. Like we
Have
had
you?
this,
Oh.
yes, we legitimately have had this discussion before.
gotta get all defensive as shit, man. I just said I didn't know what it was. Like it's not my problem.
When he said 6 characters,
I'm-
you get to play.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you guys for not playing Dark Cloud. Not getting it's cool. Not playing the game.
I played it. Like I played Dark Cloud, nigga. That was my shit.
I've heard of it before. I just never played it.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. So
21 questions, 21 minutes. We got it.
Yeah, we did get it.
yeah, eventually.
To be fair, I never quit.
To be fair, I ended the match. To be fair,
You did.
Jeez.
You did win it, but you also gave up first.
True, but I'm just saying I came back though, like a white father. I came back.
But you,
No, you came back like that's like basketball when you like play another round just for the F of it and end up winning. The game was over. Like it's officially you don't win the game for that. No. But anyway, moving on.
I won game 7. What you mean?
Moving on.
game 1, you just rallied. You rallied like when you get too drunk, like early in the day, and then you still got to go party later. You got to rally. You know, drink some coffee and get it in.
I'm on my Marcus Mariota shit. That's
All right.
Marcus Mariota.
We will discuss it later, Alex.
Have you seen how long that dude's face is? I'm just saying. Carry on.
We will talk about it later.
So,
Oh,
first,
yeah, you guys got him. Go ahead. Carry on.
first topic of the podcast is Star Wars. How do you guys feel about Star Wars and what's being developed?
Let me just start by saying
Oh,
this.
why would you do this to
In the
me?
middle of recording a video the other day, Sony cock blocked my video by having this alert pop up. It's like, hey, you can pre-order Star Wars Battlefront. That fucked my video up, and now I officially hate Star Wars. So thank you.
You hate Star Wars because of a Sony pop up?
Yes, fool, because it ruined the video.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
mean, Battlefront, I'm pretty sure. Like, are we talking about Star Wars in general, or are we talking about
Star Wars the movie? I'm sorry,
Okay.
Star Wars the game. Sorry, Star Wars game
Okay, the game.
podcast.
So Battlefront.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say don't, because Star Wars.
Let's not open up
in
the
my
book.
house.
Yeah,
let's
let's
not
just do
open
the
up Pandora's
game.
box. Let's just do the game. Okay. So Battlefront. I mean, I am a Star Wars fan. You know, I'm not like the biggest one. I ain't gonna be able to recite motherfucking lines from the movies and nothing like that. You know, but I did play the Old Republic, which was pretty damn good. What was the one that was on Xbox?
I think it was I'm gonna say Battlefront 1 or 2.
Yeah, like I've played quite a few Star Wars games. Like they're good, but I mean, just I'm gonna put it like this: it's EA. It's probably not gonna have that much content. Like people will be bored of it within a week. So
I would say 2 weeks because it's Star Wars, but
uh,
my opinion on Star Wars is that
Okay.
at least one thing that I thought of when I was initially thinking of this podcast would be a good question is that, you know, they were doing a lot of information on the game. You know, they're like, hey, yo, here's this. Hey, yo, this ain't going to be in the game, unfortunately. This isn't going to be in the game. And they were like, you know, just releasing information. Not a lot of people are really hyped as much as they used to be. Now most people are kind of just like, do I even buy this game now? You know? Like,
right.
they're kind of second guessing it. Like, you can pre-order right now, and people probably would have pre-ordered it if they didn't get that information of like no campaign. There's no space battles. Did somebody just leave?
Did I get kicked?
No, I think we're still here. But they had all this information that was necessarily negative. My question is do you think as a business perspective, or just because they got lucky, do you think they said all this information that was necessarily negative, so that way everything else we hear about the game from this point on is all positive? Like, they just got all the negative out the way, and it's like just pure positive from this point on. Like, everything you hear about Star Wars Battlefront are good things.
No.
You still some bad shit about it.
Like, it's
no,
nice
for-
to, like, they're trying to cull people's expectations. Like, this is what we got. This is what we, like, you know, we only had so much time, or this is how much effort we're putting into this. So it's like, these are how many maps we're having. This is the game modes. Deal with it. And then, like, of course, they'll drum up fucking publicity until, when does it come out? November 17th?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I would say if that was their, like, method, that's smart. But obviously, it's EA. We don't want to give them credit at all for doing anything smart. So just saying no right off was also good.
Well, you can give them credit for doing stuff smart, but they're not going to sabotage themselves. Like, they would never do that with a property like a Madden, you know? Like, oh,
Right.
we didn't add any new features. They're going to still try to sell it as it's awesome. So I think they just didn't really realize, like, how much of a following this game had when they got the property, or they also didn't just add in the veracity of people who love Star Wars in general. Did I get kicked again, or did somebody jump
No,
in?
you're there.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think that's
Well,
just
they had,
Facebook
like,
alert.
To buy the license, and so they know how many people want this. It's just
Yeah, but it seems like when they did all that stuff with the Star Wars licenses, it really was just kind of like buying lots. You know what I mean? So I think certain companies appreciated that they got different things, but I don't know if they have plans to do something with everything in the catalog, or if they bought it, we want Star Wars more so than we want the Battlefront franchise. You know what I mean?
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of, like, since it's going to be pure multiplayer, like, I know there was like a list of like how many planets and how many like maps there would be and how many weapons. Like,
They haven't confirmed any of that. Like they confirmed, like people were suspecting that there's going to be 1 or 2 maps per world, but they said like no, there's going to be more. So people say there's going to be like 8 or 6, 8, somewhere in that range.
we just
But
don't even know yet.
they've said
No,
like
yeah.
they've said that they're going to be like 12, 13, 14 at release.
Well, what I was getting at, like, if we had like a confirmed number of how many that would be, like, how could we compare it to like games that did come out? Like, how many like worlds and maps were like destined?
Things, but I don't know if they have plans to do something with everything in the catalog, or if they bought it, we want Star Wars more so than we want the Battlefront franchise. You know what I mean?
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of, like, since it's going to be pure multiplayer, like, I know there was like a list of like how many planets and how many like maps there would be and how many weapons. Like,
They haven't confirmed any of that. Like they confirmed, like people were suspecting that there's going to be 1 or 2 maps per world, but they said like no, there's going to be more. So people say there's going to be like 8 or 6, 8, somewhere in that range.
we just
But
don't even know yet.
they've said
No,
like
yeah.
they've said that they're going to be like 12, 13, 14 at release.
Well, what I was getting at, like, if we had like a confirmed number of how many that would be, like, how could we compare it to like games that did come out? Like, how many like worlds and maps were like Destiny or
Yeah.
Call of Duty, like Advanced Warfare, like stuff like that. But
See,
don't
that
have-
becomes a whole different problem. As these two like to give me crap about the fact that I still play Destiny, and then we talk about content, right? So the thing it seems to be with like shooters is, what are you talking about when you say content? Like, how many maps do you need, and why hasn't anybody actually quantified that and said, okay, Call of Duty has this many that we're going to play in multiplayer over and over and over again. So where am I getting my value? If I spend 14 literal days playing a video game, I probably got my $60 worth.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Whether there's a bunch of different things on it or not.
I guess what I say when it comes to content is having less than like a previous title. And I'm not even talking like compared to, other Star Wars Battlefront games. I'm talking about like this game's going to have less characters than its previous Battlefront game. Is it going to have less like vehicles and everything compared to its other previous title?
Mm-hmm.
Like we should be advancing. Like it should have more content, more vehicles, more players are playing this game at the same time compared to a previous game.
Now, the question with that is, does the wrench come in because this is the first time DICE made this game? Or are you expecting them, hey, we don't really care? Like, look at 343 taking over Halo, right? So are you looking at them and saying, no, you need to hit this bar that was set already and have at least as much content as they had? Or are you saying, okay, this is your first outing, you're going to build from there?
No, I think of it as the series like title. Like, I don't care what like new developer would do it. Like like DICE, they know what was in the last one, so they should fucking step up their game and do more.
Right.
But that's what I feel. That's my opinion.
No, that makes sense.
But they got like, God knows they have enough money to do it.
Okay.
They just don't want to spend all the time or an extra year on it because they want to hit that, this November holiday season. If they did like want to get more out of it.
Get that Christmas money.
But yeah, like
Always.
if we had like 4 planet or like 8 planets with like 2 maps each. That's like 16 maps, all like different. Like that's great. If we just had like 4 planets with like 2 maps, and so that would just be like what 8 at kind of the same planets half the time. Like that would be like whatever. But as long as the gameplay is fun, like you can still like put fucking hours into it. Like Destiny,
Monster
I
Hunter.
don't know how many like maps were in Destiny. Like I don't have the DLC, but like I still find that shit fun because the gameplay is so solid, even though it's a couple maps.
Right, and that's kind of the key is we're getting into this era where people are making these shooters and people are like content, content, content. But with the shooter, you're basically going to do the same thing, which is you're going to have X amount of multiplayer maps that you're going to shoot people and feel better about yourself because you killed some dude 3 times, and then you're going to spend X amount of hours prestiging in the game on the same maps. So how are you arguing to me about content? Because you're doing the same thing whether you play this or Call of Duty. Do you see what I mean? So as long as you're enjoying playing the game, like, go enjoy playing your game, you know?
That's why I don't really fuck with shooters all that much. Like I stick to RPGs just right now. PlayStation 4 doesn't have a big selection of them. I got
Right.
like another year.
Right, because I'm 50 hours into, like, Dragon Age, and I'm only halfway done. I would say
I still
I
ain't beat
spent that
that shit.
$60.
I spent like 100. I spent like 120 hours platinuming that game.
I still ain't beat that motherfucker. I need to go
Man,
ahead and play it.
that's how I lost all sympathy for Destiny complaints, was by playing that game for 2 weeks. Like, literally. I was like, dude, you guys are complaining about grinding. I've played 50 hours of this game, and I'm level 14. Like, stop it. Stop it.
That's good shit though.
All right, so on the final subject of Star Wars, as of right now, how are you on? How are you on it? Either I'll pre-order game right now. I'm still most likely definitely gonna buy it. I'm iffy. Like right now, I'm on negative, but I'll probably see what's up and see if I'll end up getting it, or like hell no, fuck that, I'm not getting the game. Like, where are you right now when it comes to Star Wars Battlefront?
If you're not Arkham or Tomb Raider, you are selling me your game at E3. Like, at this point, I need to see what you're talking about before I pre-order this game. Especially with EA, because they've had a terrible year.
Yes, and I agree 100% with Alex. Like I'm just not sold on Battlefront just yet. They're gonna have to show me. They're gonna have to show it to me at E3. Like that's the only way they're gonna sell me on it. And I'm going to need to see more trailers that look the same instead of pulling Ubisoft showing me one game and then giving me something completely different.
That's a different subject of like.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
getting into that later. Oh, I can't wait to get into that.
Okay.
Well, I hope my anger is unleashed, boy.
As for me, like not even like E3. Like when that game's out, I'll just see like how it is or like how many friends have it. Because I don't like play just shooters by myself. So I have to get like the friends going on. So, depending on like how many people have it and if it's a good game, then I'll check it out.
For me, it's probably I'm more than likely gonna get it at release date, probably because it's Star Wars. It depends on if they fuck up. Like so far, like yeah, I think it's kind of right now it's like they took this out, this is out, but I guess somewhere in the back of my mind it's kind of like, oh, they did this on purpose because they wanted to get the bad information out first, so that way everything from here is looking good. But probably mainly just because it's Star Wars, I'll probably be getting it at release date.
That small string
Getting that at
stats.
release
You gotta play
date.
those big games to get those clicks per minute.
You're going to get it at release date because you buy, like, every game.
Amen.
Man, honestly,
Nigga, I got a job.
Maurice gets to that release date. I sort of do too because he game shares with Chris, and I just go over there and play it. So thank you, Maurice. Thank you.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that I game share with anyone for any reason.
Confirm or deny.
Can't confirm nor deny. So,
That great market can't do that.
moving on.
As you close your tabs to kick-ass torrent.
Oh, wait. Before you do leave, I will say this. If it doesn't have that little kind of fake Destiny Warriors, like, control type scheme, I'm not messing with it. If it's just a first-person shooter on top of it, I'm cool. Like, if we lose that mechanic, I can't do it.
No, I don't blame you. So I guess moving on to the next topic we have here. Not. I was gonna say EA, but I'm about to say E3.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's do first. Let's do. What are you looking forward to that you're more than likely, like you can bet your life is going to be there?
Okay, let me go ahead. and start.
Wait,
we have
no,
to be
no.
sure? We can't recklessly speculate. How
Let
dare you?
me finish because I got cut off. Pretty much, what do you think is guaranteed going to be there? Like I don't know,
Okay,
like
come on,
Star Wars.
come on.
And then I want to hear what do you think is like some way off prediction that you would like to see at E3, but it's more than likely not going to happen. Like for me, what I would like to see more of is like Star Wars Battlefront. One thing that I know probably would not happen, but I would be so happy if it did, would be Dark Cloud 3. But I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why this bullshit later on. But I'm
Does it
getting
have
to
to be
what I want to
obscure?
see.
You gonna answer my
I
question
guess
though?
so. I guess so. I guess it does have to be obscure, like something that probably won't happen, but maybe.
But still possible.
Likely.
But still possible. So I'll start it off. One thing I know that's gonna happen, and the one thing I'm most looking forward to at E3, and screw everything else. Mass Effect 4. I better get something from it other than what they pulled last year.
What did they
Give
pull
me a
last year?
trailer that showed no gameplay, just Casey
Oh.
Hudson walking into an office. And I'm just like, okay, but where's Shepard? Like the nigga ain't dead, and
He's not gonna be in the game though.
I don't care. He ain't dead, right? Or she, whatever.
Why are they
orientation
not
is.
dead? That's a whole different conversation. Like I'm not even
Yeah,
doing that.
we're not doing that.
To
But
piggyback on what he said, I am excited to see what they do with Mass Effect, and if they ever create Mass Effect Destiny, I will quit my job and never have a job ever.
oh yeah,
Like, it would just be a wrap. Like if they make an MMO, like especially if it was WoW level depth, oh my god, it would be over.
and that's what a lot of people keep
That's
wanting.
a dream right there.
We'll see. We'll see. It may happen. It's a universe big enough for it. But the one thing, I guess, my one far off, like probably not gonna happen ever in a million years. Kingdom Hearts 3 release date not gonna happen this year.
No, they're still not done with Final Fantasy 15. That's not happening.
Final Fantasy 15 ain't got nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts no more. Nomura ain't working on Final Fantasy no more. He is strictly Kingdom Hearts. They took him off Final Fantasy months ago. Matter of fact, a year ago, actually. They took him off Final Fantasy 15's development because they realized they need to get Kingdom Hearts 3 out, too. Honestly speaking, Square Enix might drop a bomb on everybody and be like, yo, Bo Kane's come out this fall. What? Deal with it, nigga. I would, if they announced that.
All you Kingdom Hearts people are about to get a remaster and be mad as hell. And yes, I'm hating.
What else do they have to remaster?
I wouldn't mind.
Well, they would probably remaster it to PS4.
Which I would not mind that because I don't have my PS3 anymore. So I actually would love that. So I hope they do that. Matter of fact, put both remasters in one collection.
Dirty. That's like trying to sell Final Fantasy X for like the fourth time.
But they are.
Right.
And we're going to buy it again. Like,
You know who else does that? Star Wars works fine. Just saying.
You want to know who else
Pretty
does
much.
that? EA. Every year. New Madden. Same bullshit.
All right. So I still want to hear like White Alex and Black Alex.
Also, Shenmue 3 confirmed for E3.
Oh man, that's sad.
Move 3.
What I'd like to see, or what I know that would be there, well, like Bethesda has their own shit now, so
Yes.
their own press conference. Sorry.
For
So
one game.
Doom 4 and then like Fallout 4. Or is
We're
it
not
Doom?
getting Fallout 4, fool. Stop.
We are getting Fallout 4. We better.
We're not getting.
We're getting
Because
Fallout.
like when
before
it
we
don't
are,
happen, when
Elder
it don't
Scrolls.
happen, I want to lick y'all tears, fool. When it don't happen, I was like, Thought you was
I'm
getting
good
that
this is recorded, so I can just play this back in your face when it does.
Right?
But
Like,
y'all
Hey,
is.
remember when I
yo,
said
just
you
shut.
needed some
Bam.
sound effects? Right there. You can isolate that sound. Just play him making that ridiculous noise he was just making.
That
Yeah, that'll be the intro to the
Get that air
podcast.
horn out.
Well, it's been recorded, so I can take it later.
Anyways, so
Maurice trying to take it later. Go ahead.
stuff. So Doom 4.
I'm doing.
Fallout. What's probably not going to happen, but I would like Zone of the Enders 3. But that shit's deader than dead.
That's dead.
Like, super
That shit's
dead.
deader than Mega Man.
Damn.
Mega Man, man,
No, bro, that hit. Whoa, low blow, fool.
too soon.
Man,
That
Too
hurt.
soon. Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
I'm
fool.
sorry.
Damn.
but like,
So-
that just,
I know.
everyone's all like, "Yo, Metal Gear, this is gonna be Kojima's last one," and then it's like, "Oh, what about Silent Hill?" Then Silent Hill news breaks. I was like, "Yep, no Silent Hills," and I'm just like, "There's no hope for Zone of the Enders 3." Like, that's mine. I was like, "Oh, that's super dead."
You guys all know how I used to feel about comic book movies back in the day, before
Oh.
they actually started making them.
Can't wait for another Spider-Man reboot.
Oh Lord.
Oh, don't start me. We
Third
were
time's the
fine
charm.
with what we had, bro.
No, we weren't. But I don't want teenage Spider-Man anymore. I'm just saying, we're
Well, you
about
get
done with that.
Teenage Spider-Man.
Yeah,
get
unfortunately.
it in, So
So my thing that I know is going to be there, as I am still the Destiny addict, is I want to see what's up with Comet. For one, you guys stole my other ones with Mass Effect and Fallout. And then the thing that I want, but I'm not going to get ever, is KOTOR. I want next gen KOTOR.
Oh, that would be nice.
Man,
I would play it.
if you could give me KOTOR Dragon Age, oh my God, yes.
All right. So,
Yes.
Square Enix apparently has their own booth.
Yep.
Of course.
So, how do you feel about that?
They have their own booth at Comic-Con.
They're having their own press conference this year.
It's alright, yeah, their own
Like
prep
a little
content.
teaser about Final Fantasy 15, but they're
Yeah,
gonna like to show more, a lot more at like Gamescom, I believe.
Well, they're having their own press conference, so it's like, okay, we're gonna hear about Deus Ex, Deus Ex,
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex, Deus Ex. I don't know. It's like Blaze Blue, Blaz Blue, whatever people say out. But definitely they're definitely talking about Final Fantasy 15. They may do something for Kingdom Hearts, maybe just like a small update.
Nah, it's gonna be a release date. I'm telling you.
No,
I would love that. I would challenge you on the no release date. No release date for Kingdom Hearts 3.
You'll get a
Sounds
release
like-
date right after The Last Guardian.
No
Like a
release.
PayPal bet to me.
Sounds like it do
Price
sound
of
like
a pizza.
PayPal.
I am challenging you
Price of a
$20.
large Pizza.
$20. Kingdom Hearts may be announced or have some type of video showing, some type of teaser or anything, but there will be no release date at E3
There will
for
be.
Kingdom Hearts.
And you hear
If
it here.
anything, now are we doing like a release date for a year, a month, or like what do you mean by release date? Are you going to like
Release
it's gonna
date,
like a giving
release date
date,
as in,
like
yeah, the
month,
confirmed,
date,
like, happening.
and year, or just like it's
yeah.
gonna be in this month or in this year?
You think they're gonna pull a Bungie Q1?
Yeah, like it's gonna be one of those Q1 type of things, or it's gonna be like a full-fledged like on December of 2016 or something. It's gonna come out. Like how
It's going to be that. It's going to be that. Hey, it comes out on this day, this month, this year.
my debate if they do release a release date, it's gonna be some quarterly shit. It's gonna be like coming fall, coming summer, coming spring. If we get anything, it's gonna be one of those.
But you can't bet on that. That's a hedge. So you'd have to say either they're not or they are, because otherwise
Right.
Okay, how about
you
this?
still win the bet even if you get a date.
How about this? If it's like no release date, $20. If they do like a spring or fall, half the bet.
Deal.
That should be fine.
Deal.
I am deal. Like no, they're not giving a release date. Why do you? Okay, moving.
Give me a release date. And I'm gonna tell you
Why
why.
are you
I'm gonna tell you
saying,
why. I'm gonna
like,
tell you
why
why. Because I
you
already
talk
won this
them
bet.
down from
I'm
giving-
gonna tell you why. Because I already won this bet. Haley Joel Osment has already announced that he's done recording his voice work for the game. It's done, fool. Done.
How you gonna make a bet with insider information?
I mean,
Oh.
not my fault. Maurice should have did his research. So I pretty much won this. There will be a release date announced.
Here.
He has already said he's done recording. So the voice recording is like one of the last steps before the game goes into all that fucking
Finishing
bug
and-
testing.
and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, bet's made. I'm cool. I mean, I
You
ain't,
got money. You ain't tripping.
I didn't say that, but
As long as you know it's not coming out this year. For sure.
obviously, like
But we
people.
getting a release
And
date.
next
so-
year is maybe.
Look, motherfucker, I'm getting $10. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do with that $10? You know what I'm gonna do with that?
You're gonna
I'm
do
buy
that.
those-
No, you're gonna do what Carmen did when Stan won. No, when Carmen won the 20 bet with Kyle. You're gonna get it all in ones
Yep.
and get a pool and swim in it. Then you're gonna like put it into like quarters, then dimes, and then nickels, and then pennies. You're gonna bathe that shit, and I'm just like, whatever. It's gonna go.
I'm bathing $10.
Bruh, you don't understand. I will
Deshaun will find a
I
way.
will find a way, bro.
Oh my lord.
I will post videos in the table of me just in a kiddie pool of pennies, just like Maurice, your money. Ugh.
If he
Quick
really,
dunk into a little fucking above ground pool. Like,
Oh, that's a hot mess.
Telling you, I will do it.
I know you will. I'm fully aware. But nothing else on E3, and nothing else you're looking forward to seeing, nothing like that. Because for the love of God, can we please get a Mirror Edge 2 update? Something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Something.
they have an hour of press conference to go through.
I know that, but
So
like
it's
we
gotta
have
be there. It's been
since last
Wow.
E3. I think.
Also, I want concrete. I know we've got it at E3 2 years so far, but I want concrete information on the Division. I am looking forward to that game. I want to play the hell out of that game.
What do you
That
mean by
game
like?
will be 100 times better than Destiny. I can promise you that now.
100? Right, but the thing with that is, because that's the one I've been waiting for, actually more excited for that than I was for Destiny, is
Who is eating
they're
chips?
actually committed to making their game a RPG, right? So they're saying it's a RPG first and then it's a shooter. Whereas Destiny's like, we don't want to offend people that play Call of Duty, so we can't really make it an MMO. You know what I mean? So I feel
Right.
like if they go in and really go in like that, and they have their little PvP zones instead of just the Crucible kind of setup,
Right.
where you can just hide in a building and ambush people. Oh yeah, we're
Well,
ready.
we know your plans. Like,
We're ready.
we know Alex plans for the Division.
Man, I'm gonna hit up every person that I know that plays WoW and be like, hey, when y'all used to like harass noobs, how did you do it? Where can I go find a level 5 player while I'm level 35? Steal their shit.
All right. Anything else anyone to bring up about E3 before we move?
Yeah, we're
Well,
ready.
we know your plans. Like,
We're ready.
we know Alex plans for the Division.
Man, I'm gonna hit up every person that I know that plays WoW and be like, hey, when y'all used to like harass noobs, how did you do it? Where can I go find a level 5 player while I'm level 35? Steal their shit.
All right. Anything else anyone to bring up about E3 before we move on?
Oh, okay. Real quick.
Star Ocean, Integrity, and Fateless.
Yes, I was just gonna say Star
Zero,
Ocean.
No Man's Sky, Rhyme, The Witness, Until
Oh
Dawn.
no, man.
Guardian, Wild,
Yo, don't
Down.
say No Man's Sky. Euclid just got a hard on somewhere.
He's not
bro.
even here. But
That nigga,
when he watched the video,
no, he's not here. But like somewhere, Euclid was like, wait, what? No Man's Sky. He heard. He's
Not done with E3. I'm ready.
Angel got
yeah,
it.
like I was gonna
So-
bring up your list of games. So like,
So I'm just
And that was just
throw
Sony.
this out there. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Can I get Ace Combat something? Can I get next
Oh my
Ace
God.
Combat?
Get the fuck out my face.
Can I have it?
Go away.
Can I have Ace Combat 5 remastered? Something?
No, stop.
you could dream, man. You can dream.
Ace Combat, bro. Not this
When's
free
the last one
nonsense
that
that
turned
y'all
into like a
have.
free-to-play one?
Yeah, it's free to play on PS4 or
Oh.
PS3. Like what? I'd even take that on PS3 to a point. I just like flight combat, so I'd take it. But Maurice, what's my favorite game of all time?
Destiny.
No, it's not. No, literally, my favorite game of all time is Ace Combat 5.
It's
So
the
what,
game.
we got like what? That's a Bandai Namco. So they're busy. They're too busy making Naruto, right?
Damn it.
Oh my God! Please, no more Naruto games. Let this be the last one.
Oh yeah, when I saw Robo Naruto, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Robo.
But Guilty Gear
Naruto.
do it, but not.
Yes, they had a Mecha Naruto. Fool.
I mean, if they were doing that like in the TV show or something like that, to where it's relevant, not some. Hey, how do we spice up this game? Let's put Naruto, and a Robo suit. No, let's just make him a full-fledged robot and call it a day. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Done.
Wait, but when are we getting that J plus stars so I can play?
Oh, that comes out this. It comes out soon too.
Damn,
I want to say it comes out like July. Yeah, in July. I want to say it comes out in like July.
Someone look that up real quick.
I am
providing gameplay.
I just want to play Kenshin.
Bro, what you say? I want.
Persona 5. Persona 5.
Persona 5, nigga.
Persona 5, please.
Me.
Persona 5.
Start me.
You know, half the views for that trailer, it's mine.
Okay, it comes out June 30th, 2015, North America. So it comes out next month.
Oh shit! Really? What? Why are we? What? What?
Yeah, June 30th. Comes out in Europe, June 26th.
Damn.
Are you saying Persona comes out next month?
No, this is
J-Stars.
J-Stars.
Oh, okay, I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking? Okay.
It will be on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Vita, and the PlayStation 4.
I'm
probably gonna get it for the Vita and the 4.
I'm just sad I can't get Gundam Extreme Versus over in America.
Which reminds me, Alex, I'm gonna need you to start logging onto my profile, my Japanese one, adding the money so I can play these games.
because we do not game share whatsoever. That is totally not what we do here. We don't support nor reject that idea for any reason.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Disclaimers. Disclaimers.
Nation right there.
Gotta not get us.
Sony supports game sharing. Why we say we don't?
Moving on.
I don't even know what you're saying. Why? I don't understand why he's talking about Japan though. Like, what did that have to do with anything?
Don't worry about it.
I don't.
I realize what's going on there. Don't worry about it.
Give me the fun bucks
Yeah, I got you.
via the PayPal.
We'll talk about it later, nigga.
I mean, I do have Google Translate, you know.
It's monopoly money. It's not illegal.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, don't worry.
Can I get a Star Wars Rebels game? Can I get
You
that?
stop with the Star Wars, like nigga. Stop it.
Shut up. Ahsoka's back.
Yeah, we're so professional.
Yes,
Ahsoka's alive.
moving on, please.
What else did you have on the game list, Alex? Because I have it up, but I have to scroll down and playing a game.
Maurice
That
apparently
was-
always trying to get it up. Damn.
I
You
just
tried
picked the Vita. No one else cares about the Vita but me and Liam.
Yeah, the Vita's so dead right now. It's not even funny.
No, the Vita's not dead. People just don't understand it's actually got good games on it.
Because I have a phone and a tablet. What do I need that for?
This fucking evolves.
Persona 4 Dancing All Night, Danganronpa,
There you go.
Corpse Party,
Lynn wants that Danganronpa again.
Zero Escape 3, I Can Hope.
Motherfucking Persona 4 Golden, nigga. Like, don't start with me, nigga. Like, matter of fact, where's my Vita? Here it is.
Titty Ninjas, Life in Hometown.
Yo,
Did that just happen?
I'm gonna ask you for. Please,
Are you about to play BMX XXX? What's going on here?
please, I'm looking
We got
Leisure Suit Larry? What's going on here?
Yo, that was my game on PS2. Don't
moving
play
on to
with it.
Microsoft, Halo 5,
All right, and on that
Oh,
note, I'm
yeah.
Rise of
out. On
the
that
Tomb
note, I'm
Raider.
out. I'll holler at y'all later. I don't want to talk about the X-Bone. I don't want to
No,
do
the
it.
one thing I will say about that is those two games that you just mentioned, those are going to be my reason that I buy an Xbox. So I'll have...
Breaking, Rise
Hey,
of the Tomb Raider.
if they announce like Gears of War HD remaster for Xbox One, I am buying it the next day if I have money.
They just announced
See,
that.
you didn't buy
first.
one.
They didn't confirm it. I don't believe it was like teased, but it hasn't been like 100% confirmed. It's happening.
Maurice, why would you play that garbage, fool?
Yo, the
I would
first
do
one-
that except for that
great.
one train boss. Like,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
play the
fuck
game
that
up
train
to
boss.
Up to
Oh,
that
yeah,
one point,
yeah.
and then I will
Isn't that the
stop,
end of the
like,
game?
Going to the next one. Yes, that is
Yeah.
the worst
Yes, it
boss
is.
fight.
Yeah, I beat the game on
I
all
didn't have a
I beat
problem.
both games on all at least I beat both Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3 on all hardest difficulties. Gears of War 1 just because of that last boss on the hardest difficulty. Fuck. that.
I beat every Gears of War with Scally because I refused to play those games alone because they were garbage. I'm just saying, Gears of War wasn't garbage. It was just at the time. Honestly speaking, Xbox didn't have shit on it that I wanted to play. Besides, I'm going to put like this Blue Dragon. Can we get a Blue Dragon 2?
See,
Can we
that's what
please
I
get a Blue
thought.
Dragon 2?
That's
I
what I
would.
thought he was talking about earlier when we were playing 20 questions.
Yeah. Can we get a Blue Dragon 2? Like,
I wouldn't
I
mind.
want it.
I wouldn't mind Blue Dragon too.
Chips.
I bet you we get a Jade Empire first.
Yo, don't
No.
play with it.
We probably will.
Oh, Jade Empire. That game is terrible.
I would agree.
I shouldn't even laugh because I've never created a video game, but that game is not good.
Who's eating
saying.
chips?
I'm making ramen, goddammit.
Oh,
Can you do that away from like the mic or something? And can you put it under a blanket and suffocate it?
Damn, Maurice called you a bitch.
I didn't say that.
That's what I heard.
So Nintendo, Splatoon, Xenoblade X, Star Fox.
So we're
Fatal
gonna talk
Frame,
about the underachieving nigga now. Okay,
No,
cool.
no.
Temple's Third, Shin Megami Tensei X, Fire Emblem, Illusionary Revelations.
So far,
Fire
only
Emblem If.
Fire Emblem's the
second.
only game.
Yoshi's Woolly World.
Fire Emblem.
It's not
So
Zelda,
basically we're just talking about trash now. Okay, garbage. The Pistons. What else?
Did you just
What's wrong with you,
try to
Deshaun?
sneak one in right now?
What?
Did you just try to sneak one in right now?
What you mean?
Hold the phone. He's just
Like,
talking
you
shit
do
about
realize-
Nintendo.
You realize that your team is about to have to deal with Steph Curry, right? You do understand this.
Nigga, my team ain't even in the playoffs. What you mean?
What? How did we get to sports?
All right.
Because I snuck one in.
Because he
and
tried to
said
sneak
the
one in.
Pistons.
Oh, okay.
And I thought he didn't catch it, but he did.
Can we
Come
not?
on,
Can we not
bro.
do? Can we not do that? Can we talk about sports in a sports podcast? That will
Yeah.
never happen because I don't do
Yeah,
sports.
We're not gonna get into it, but I did try to sneak one in. I thought Alex wouldn't catch it, but he did.
Nah, yeah, no.
But Nintendo, right now, just Fire Emblem and Xenoblade. That's
Yeah, Xenoblade, that's it.
Like,
That's
I don't have a Wii U, but like once those games comes out, I'm definitely gonna be in there.
Xenoblade is about all I'm excited for. Like, that's it.
I have a Nintendo 64 memory card in my hand right now, and you know why? Because I haven't owned one of those systems since this.
Damn.
They threw it down. They threw it down. I heard it, nigga. That's a G, nigga.
Yeah. I'm good off your Nintendo. Cool. Smash is fun. Mario Kart's fun. I don't know whatever else you're doing. You're making the same games you were making when I was in elementary school, and I'm 34 years old. I'm just saying, bruh. Can we get a new IP?
I'm down with new IP. I mean, Splatoon. God, I can't pronounce anything. Splatoon is a new IP. I mean, sure, when you're playing this competitive co-op shooter game on the Wii, there won't be mics. You can't talk to anyone because there's no voice chat. But hey, it's still going to be a good game despite you not being able to communicate.
Can't tell a little 8-year-old, yeah, man, I fucked your mom last night, little nigga. Like, you can't do that.
Where the
See, and
go?
therein lies the problem with that, which is none of it. That's not our demographic, bro. Like, we're not gonna play Splatoon unless we're just playing around, right?
I mean,
that's a
us,
party
yeah.
game.
Like,
That's
yeah.
the game that you have your girl over that doesn't play video games. You're like, look, honey, there's little cutesy characters and they shoot paint at each other. Let's play video games.
Don't Google these characters.
Yeah.
Fucked up part.
Really? I need
What
to
do you mean,
Google it.
really?
I need to Google it. Whoa, hold on, real quick.
Oh
I
my
did not
God.
know there was a Senran Kagura game on the 3DS coming to America. Oh, I am feeling fap so hard.
Moving on.
What else do you have on that list, Alex? Right, Alex.
I'm just really excited for the Fire Emblem game. Hopefully, it don't split
Yeah.
that into 2 games for America, because I just want to spend like $40, $50 on it and then just be done with it and have 2 out. Like, come on now.
All right, so
All right.
wanna
I
know if
mean-
Nintendo forgot that we like to play video games on our TVs as opposed to only DS games. Because every time I hear about a new Nintendo game, it's like a DS game.
I mean, I don't blame them because I mean their Wii U's not selling
not
as
selling.
much as
The 3DS.
they would like. Well,
Yeah.
no, the Wii U. The 3DS is selling
I'm saying
great.
the Wii U is not selling as much as the 3DS.
3DS, yeah. So I can understand if
Paid for it.
like I can understand if they did the thing where it's like it comes to both consoles, but they advertise it as a 3DS. But you could get it for your Wii U, but they're not. It's kind of just like, hey, look, another 3DS. Hey, look, another 3DS. Hey, look, another 3DS. A Wii U game, another 3DS. Like, your Wii U's not selling as much as they would like, and that's the reason for that.
Don't tell that. Don't tell that to the Black Baron. Don't tell that nigga that. 'Cause
Now,
apparently-
I mean, you can talk, like, we can say whatever we want, but, like, at the end of the day, we all know, like, which console is selling, and which console...
22.3 million units sold, niggas. Not
Wait.
in
Yes.
stores, not shipped, nigga. Sold, nigga.
In what countries?
22 everywhere. Everywhere.
Exactly.
Wait, what game were you talking about?
Therein lies the
like,
problem.
Sony.
Therein lies the
We're
problem.
talking about Nintendo.
Oh, my bad.
No, let's go, let's go. That's out there. Whatever.
I'm just saying,
Talking about-
I'm just saying like, no,
He's-
because Nintendo has sold.
Wait. So were
What?
we talking about Nintendo and then you got super
No, no,
chest
no.
outy about
No, because
PlayStation?
Nintendo's
That's,
numbers.
I don't want to point that
Nintendo's
out, but I
numbers
think
ain't.
so, yeah.
Nintendo's numbers ain't matching up, fool. The Wii U has been out for how long? About what, 3 years now?
Wait. But what point were you trying to make just now? Like I
If you
don't.
would shut up, I can make the point, Alex. Let me do this. Let me do this. I got you. I'm gonna make the point. Chill. We were
Wii U's
talking
got
about
like 10 million, though.
Damn, we was talking about. Maurice said sales numbers, and that
Lies.
they're not selling, and they're not. The Wii U has been out for what, about 3 years. And do you realize the Wii U has not sold more than the Sega Dreamcast?
I remember that
Love the
picture.
Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast has moved more. The Dreamcast moved more units than the Wii U has currently, and the Wii U has been out for 3 years.
Dreamcast lasted a year. About a
Thank
year.
Love
And
that.
they moved, and mind you, the Wii U at this point in time has moved about 9, almost 10 million units. In a 3-year span, your system only sells about 10 million units. Here's the thing: last year was the year of Nintendo, Smash, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and yes, their sales did rise. But here's the
I
thing:
just
it did
But-
not rise.
point out that you're talking shit about low sales numbers when you just tried to defend the Vita for like it just having great, great games. I'm like, if you want a
Defend the
Nintendo
Vita?
game,
I just
a
said it has
Nintendo
good
console is where to go. I'm not like nowhere near like trying to imply otherwise, but it's just funny that this is like what it turned to. Like they're both
I
good
still don't
stuff,
understand
but I mean, like,
the relevance of the
Wii U is a
22.
good console. It's just
The 2 and 2.
like the game.
What was the sales number? What were you quoting when you gave the 22 sales number?
22 sales numbers is how much the PlayStation 4 has moved in a year.
Where did that come from?
Is it a year? I thought it was since it came out, since release.
Since it came out, whatever you want to call it, 22 million,
Down.
22.3 million units have been sold. But yet, niggas want to claim that Nintendo's still the king of gaming. No, they not.
I mean-
catch up.
I think
Just-
that's contracts though,
like,
right?
The power of just money is pretty substantial. Just
Here's the thing: the Wii U is not gonna be what saves Nintendo. What's gonna save Nintendo is this stupid bullshit amiibo crap. That's what's gonna save them. Just
Oh, those amiibos are selling really well.
These
Yeah,
Like,
so that's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna save them because people are so stupid that they're gonna spend $12 on a little toy that don't do nothing. Now, you can say,
the collectibles. They are collectibles.
Because I had this discussion with Lynn last night. She was like, "Well, they're like action figures, and you can put them on your dresser and blah. They look cute, blah blah." I'm like, "Cool, but what does that do for you?"
Don't you like Pokemon?
I do agree with him
But
with
I'm not
that.
gonna buy no Pokemon
we were talking
amiibo.
about E3.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna buy
but
no
like that's what I'm saying. Isn't that the same fan base though? Like that's who they're selling those to. Is
No,
your
what?
Pokemon loving generation of youngsters? Like that's where
I
they're
mean,
going with that.
Skylanders is doing great.
Skylanders,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Skylanders did it first. Nintendo saw, well,
I mean-
then, how much money this made. Let's do that, y'all. Everybody
Get
act like
mad at it for
amiibos.
making
Everybody act like amiibos are something new. No, Skylanders already did it.
Yeah, but it's
But they
like,
weren't the
they're not the
Nintendo
same.
characters that you know and love that were
That's
around
one
when I was
reason.
10.
I mean,
Thank you.
Same.
if you brought out like a Nintendo toy and like some other Skylander toy, and they both came out and they both did the same thing, the Nintendo character is gonna fucking rock the cell.
It's gonna
It's
sell.
Nintendo.
It's a bigger name.
Can I get a character that wasn't around when I had to blow on cartridges, though?
No,
You
no,
Nintendo.
you cannot, nigga. No, you cannot, nigga. Because well, no, okay, Robin. Because you don't know Robin. Shit.
I just-
know Sonic.
I just want a Waluigi amiibo, but you know that's not gonna happen.
that nigga ain't never happening.
Yeah, I know.
The question was the reason the amiibos, the shit came up last night. Somebody asked a question about if they made an amiibo for every Pokemon. Matter of fact, it was a Screw Attack video I was watching. He was like, they're gonna make an amiibo for every Pokemon in existence. And
Why
people,
would you not?
I mean, it's gonna make money, true. So I mean, from a company standpoint, why would you not? But from a consumer standpoint, what does that amiibo do for you?
Nothing.
It depends, because
I mean, people still use it for the actual purposes of being AI computers and stuff like that, and then it actually does give you benefits in certain games, like in Legend of Zelda, you can use it to get money or currency in the game used to unlock weapons, I believe, something like that.
DLC.
Pretty much, like in Mario,
Figure,
like if you put the Legend, I believe if you put the Link to Mario Kart 8, you actually get the Link character.
Yeah, so basically, like, I know the way it works
robot.
with Xenoblade, when you put Shulk on there, it gives you, like, some free items and shit. But it's just like,
Good luck
cool.
finding Shulk.
It's just like...
I just want Rosalita.
There are plenty of Shulks in Memphis, trust me. Like, niggas is not buying amiibos like here.
Don't be mad that you guys are now getting the Power Glove and the King Rob the Robot. Like, that's what you're getting right now. Just love it.
I just don't like. I guess because I don't own Nintendo and I wasn't going bankrupt soon. They ain't. No, they ain't.
They will. No, they can sell it. They can. Their next console, this NX or whatever they're gonna do, can make a 1 million sales in 5 years. They will still not be close to being bankrupt.
Niggas already coming out with another system.
Yeah, well, they're working on it. They're not necessarily coming out. Like, it's not being released tomorrow, but they're working on it. I mean,
your system is 3 years old.
They worked on Grand Theft Auto freaking 5 as soon as 6 was, like, even before 5 was actually out and playable and you can play it, they were already working on 6.
Yeah, but the console is a little different.
That's different.
I mean, yes, they're working on it. I mean, yes, they're working on it, but doesn't mean like they're doing like serious like.
No, they've already announced. They've already speculated their system will be announced next year.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind.
Correction.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's a course correction on their part. The DS stuff, like when they come out with the new DS, they're just like, okay, we're coming out with a new DS because these ones are more interesting, or we want to change the way that works. Coming out with a new console that fast, that's a course correction.
And they realizing Wii U is not what people really wanted. You know, people can't really identify. Because here's the thing. They sold 9 million Wii U's worldwide. And, you know, that's a pretty good number because I think they're actually beating out Microsoft. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Microsoft might have caught up this holiday season. So do not quote me on that. But the way I see it, the Wii U, it's not a bad system. Like, I realize I've been sitting here talking shit. The Wii U is not a bad system. It's Nintendo tried to do too much with it. Like, that big-ass controller for no reason. Like, what does it do? You can't even really play with it. You have to go buy an adapter and then get a freaking GameCube controller, which, by the way, just stop. Just make all your controllers GameCube controllers. Like, just stop, fool. Because it's the preferred controller.
That is true.
Sony has not changed their controller, bro. Like, it's still essentially the PlayStation 4 controller is still the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 controller. It's just got, like, what? A touchpad now. And it's shaped oddly different and a little bit heavier. Since everybody complained that the PlayStation 3 controller felt cheap and breakable. So Sony said, okay, we're going to make it slightly better.
I understand. No.
One has about like 13 million units sold. So.
I do agree with that because like PlayStation, they were like, hey, look, we made this controller. All right. People didn't like this. All right, let's make PlayStation 2, let's change it and make it this. All right, people didn't like this. PlayStation 3, let's improve it and make it this. PlayStation 4, let's farther improve it instead of Nintendo, where it's like
Nintendo just goes, okay, bump that controller, we doing this.
Okay,
yes, niggas.
Fuck that controller, we're doing this. Yeah, Nintendo.
You went from 64 to GameCube to Wii to Wii U. All of them have different controllers. But here's the thing:
Yeah.
they make sure that they release an adapter where you can use a GameCube controller. Because why? The GameCube controller
Did he
was their
drop?
best controller.
No.
Did I drop?
No, you're
No.
still here.
No, God, nigga, you
Marco.
didn't drop.
No. When you stop hearing Deshaun, like, do you keep hitting the mute button or something?
He's either breathing or he's dead. Like, there's no in between.
But no, like just in general, Nintendo needs to just stop. Simplify your controller. First of all, stop doing all this. Well, you know, we want to be innovators, and that's cool. Be an innovator, my nigga, but stop complicating things.
I agree with
Like
that.
you can't even buy the Wii U controller, that big ass screen. You can't even buy those.
You have
So
to
if you
buy
break
a console.
So if you break it, you're screwed. Like just dead on net. You want to know how
You can buy it
close
from them, from their website, though, or get it fixed.
How much do they cost?
Like 120. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
That.
Let me actually look it up.
Look it up. Please look it up. Because if it's over $60, they out there rabbit ass mine.
So how would you even call that? Like the fucking Wii U gamepad? Is that's what it's called?
The game.
Are we done talking shit about Nintendo, even though they're totally fine?
Even though we're technically supposed to be talking about Wii E3.
Oh, no, somebody said we're moving on to Nintendo, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Just like what they offered at E3.
I guess so.
Then we just.
Oh, we were still talking about E3? Oh, my bad.
I mean,
No,
I'm always
it's
excited
cool.
to look at
It's
Zelda
cool.
videos, even though I don't play them. Like, I want to see what they do with Zelda.
Zelda got pushed back to next year, but surprise, Zelda got pushed back. Who knew?
They ain't no surprise. They gonna milk that for everything it's worth. Next year is Zelda's 30th anniversary.
Here's something though.
Yeah.
I was hearing that someone like, what if Nintendo? Because I believe Nintendo have done this before in some way, where they say like, what if Nintendo was Zelda was gonna be at E3? Like, what if they were like, no, it's not gonna be E3, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's at E3? Is that something you could see Nintendo doing?
They won't do that. They gotta answer to their stock people. They can't just.
Yeah, plus the one thing about Nintendo pushing games back is Nintendo pushes games back so that when they come out, they work. You know what I mean? Like, if you know you're going to buy a Nintendo product, it's going to be polished. You're not getting glitchy games and crazy videos.
And that is one thing I applaud them for.
Yes, that's
good.
Something I will definitely always give up to Nintendo. Everything comes out working. It may be a bad game, Sonic Boom, but
at least it works.
One thing I will throw out there as an old person is it's so weird for me to see this era of gaming where America is just clearly ahead right now.
Right.
Whereas, like, when I was a kid, every game that was tight was out of Japan, you know?
Right, same thing.
So
like like growing up, JRPGs are what I love to play. But then all of a sudden, this company named BioWare says, hey, we're going to make this game called Mass Effect. We're going to make this game called Dragon Age. And I remember looking at them like, okay, I'm not going to like this.
Making a Dragon Age 2.
I know, right? It was just like, I remember looking at Dragon Age, right before Dragon Age came out, the guy at GameStop was trying to sell me. He's like, man, the blood stays on you after battle. I'm just like, okay, cool. Nigga, I don't play that. I play Dragon Quest. Okay? I don't play Dragon Age. But then, bought it, played it, fell in love with it. And I'm speaking, I tend to like more Western games as opposed to games from Japan these days. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my Persona and my motherfucking Dragon Quest and all that, which, what's that Dragon Quest game coming out for the PlayStation 4?
Heroes?
Heroes, yes, I'm getting that. Copping that. Fuck the bullshit. Game's gonna be good. But just in general, the West is ahead for the simple fact that they did an article in Kotaku a couple of months back where they were just like, Japanese developers are fed up with how stagnant things have become in Japan for the simple fact that nobody wants to do anything new. It's the same games over and over.
And
nobody
that's
Street Fighter.
What is it? Street Fighter like what? 5, 4, 6, 100? What? Where we at?
We're on 4 with like
we're on 4 because 4
iterations
comes out next month. Or this
and
month.
now we're just getting 5 thanks to Sony and Capcom teaming up.
Hi, Capcom.
How you guys doing?
Hey, Capcom, love you. You're not Konami. You rule. Konami sucks.
Mighty Number 9's filling the void where you fucked up.
Tecmo, where you at?
So are we done talking about Nintendo?
I love Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil.
Shout outs to Nintendo bringing over Fatal Frame, at least.
Yeah. They're what? Their second M-rated game.
Oh. Shout outs to
Bayonetta.
Shimigami Tensei. Fire Emblem
Shout out to
Ultimate Action.
Bayonetta.
Shout out to Bayonetta. You
Yeah, they
traitor
pumped
asshole.
money into Bayonetta too. That's good.
Yeah, shout out to you actually having boobies on your system. Good job, guys.
Heard it here first.
All
right.
Ramen. Go ahead.
All
All
right.
right, so PC,
I'm
Overwatch.
legit finna leave. Like fuck that.
It's
Is Overwatch the one with the
Hey, PC
commercial
gets their own,
with the kid with the gauntlet?
PC gets their own press conference this year,
Yeah, press
right?
conference. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good.
All we know is that everything they announced is going to be in 4K. That's all we know.
Wait. So the Overwatch is the Blizzard game, right?
yeah, or it's
That commercial looked really, really good.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that too. I can't remember the title.
put it on. Yeah,
Didn't they have like
Oh, he just
copyright
said it.
issues? Wait,
I don't
no.
have a PC because Scally won't
It's a
fix his
PC,
laptop
yeah.
for me. So fuck him.
shout outs to Shadowrun, making more Shadowrun people, or Shadowrun people making more Shadowrun.
Right.
Right.
That was a Kickstarter game, or at least they got kickstarted.
Yeah.
Now they did another one for Shadowrun Hong Kong, and that shit's got like, Steam with Half-Life 3 one day.
I can't believe people are still waiting for that game.
It's not even like
I almost used it as a joke earlier when Maurice was like, "What game do you want to see?" Or one far-fetched.
I'm going to be that one person, that one voice that says this. I played Half-Life 2. I get it. They had cool physics engines. It was kind of BS because it's like, hey, look, you're just gameplay. You're just playing the game. You're just head on, just doing whatever. You're in a boat. You're just moving on. Oh wait, fuck you. You gotta stop and solve this physical puzzle. All right, now back to gameplay. It's like I get it. It was a good game. At least a decent game to me. I don't know the full story of Half-Life. It's pretty interesting in my point of view. The physics, like we get it, you had a physics engine in the game. Like I get it. Half-Life 2 was 7, 8 out of 10. But god damn, chill. Half-Life 3, like
no, that's like
chill.
Like I get what you're saying, Maurice, but that's the equivalent of watching like the Ninja Turtles movie that I love from the '90s right now, but watching it now. You know what I mean? Like you would be like, "What is this ridiculous?"
Like everyone
nonsense.
That's talking about and wanting Half-Life 3. Like, when's the last time you even played a Half-Life game?
last week.
Right?
No, you didn't. Shut up.
No, everybody that still plays like Team Fortress and stuff like that is basically playing Half-Life.
Playing Counter-Strike for like 15 years now. Like, get out.
Yeah, Counter-Strike is what, number 3 on the on Twitch like every single day.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, people want that gameplay.
that's not on. We got Dota, LOL, and Hearthstone. That's number 4 at most.
League.
No, literally, it'd be like number 3 on some. It's number 3.
Yeah, no,
on
I
a lot.
always see Dota, League, and then Counter-Strike. Especially
Counter-Strike.
when they're having a
Counter-Strike is
tournament.
always up there.
Yeah.
Like the only reason why I asked that is like a lot of my.
Why the hell do people watch people play Hearthstone? What?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't play the game. Moving on, but I've people I've seen in like real life and stuff like that. I know we'll talk about. Oh yeah, I want Half-Life 3. And I'm like, when was the last time you actually played Half-Life or did anything Half-Life related? And they're like, I
It's
don't.
only because they won't make the game. That's like them stopping to making Halo games, and then 10 years from now, somebody's gonna be like, dude, when the fuck are we getting a Halo game?
No,
They'll play it if you make it.
Hell no.
I mean, the thing is that I know people who are still playing Final Fantasy 7 and want to remaster. Like, at least they're still every so often they.
Final Fantasy 7.
A few of I have a handful of friends.
Jen, let's just go ahead and get it out the way now. Jen,
I didn't mean him, but
Nah, I'm saying it.
probably is Jin.
Wait. So he actually is like, I feel like playing Final Fantasy today, or he does
Jen's
like I
another,
do.
Well, he plays old school, so he'll play 8, 9. I don't know about 9, but he plays 8.
He'll play 8 till his dick falls off. So
Yeah, he'll play until his dick falls off. Definitely.
Right, but what is he doing? He's just playing the story over and over again?
He's just playing the game.
and he 100% it. Like that's the worst part.
At least 8 he'll 100% all the time.
Yeah, 8 he'll 100% every time he plays it.
Fuck that guy for having fun and doing something. He
Exactly.
likes,
No,
that
I'm not mad at that.
motherfucker
That
is not
just sounds
here
weird.
angry about video games.
No. I appreciate that because Maurice knows, like, I won't watch like people being snarky on videos about that. It was just curious to me because it's a story game, so it's not like he was just running around in the multiplayer, or it was like Fallout or Skyrim, where
Yeah.
you're like, I'm still playing Skyrim. Why? You haven't finished it yet? No, I just like running around and fucking with people. I don't see Final Fantasy as that type of game, so I was curious as to, is he literally just starting at the beginning and doing it all over? That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
No, I know at least one of my coworkers. He plays Final Fantasy 6 like once every other month and like 100%'s it or something like that. It's just his favorite Final Fantasy game. So I'm like, all right, that's cool, man.
Because I used to do that with Mass Effect. Like I would legit just pick Mass Effect up and just play through the whole series like once every 3 months or so.
I mean, you used to do that. Yeah, like it's like that, except he just does it more often.
No, that makes sense. I can see that. I used to play Mass Effect once a year at this point, and that means each one of my characters. So I play it 9 times.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I got you.
All right. What were we talking about that got us
Last
to that?
thing about E3 I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, booth babes. I want to see
Although,
more
granted,
of them.
like Blizzard might not even like they have their own shit. They don't even care about E3, right?
I don't know about
because
Blizzard.
they have BlizzCon. No, because
Yeah.
they came out last year to let us know Diablo was there. So now that they do have some console stuff, they probably will.
By the way, StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Finally, we get some Protoss. No one else cares. Great.
I mean, I care just because no one. I watch people play StarCraft. Like for some odd reason, I watch people play fighting games like a lot more. Like if you knew how often I watch people play fighting games, you would think I play fighting games.
But
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
the
watch
same
me,
way.
but you don't watch me play Mortal Kombat though.
When's the last time you streamed it?
Nigga, yesterday.
E3 PC games.
I was watching.
All right. So,
whatever. I was at a friend's house, but sorry, WorkCrow. Sorry.
please watch
E3 PC
Mortal
games.
Kombat at twitch.tv/WorkCrow Gaming.
Thank you. Underscore gaming. Underscore.
The link will be in the description. You don't have to keep saying it.
Give up.
I think the letter is a 0.
It'll be in the description.
Because he's a jerk.
We can stop talking about it. We'll start talking about it. It'll be in the description.
All right. So
Call him by his government name in chat.
probably a lot more, but
Yeah, I mean,
see, but like this is just my list of things I cared about.
yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't really have much.
I
I
think
want Warcraft that isn't
PC
World
wise.
of. I'll throw that out there. I would love to play an old school actual Warcraft game as opposed to WoW. Like I want an RTS Warcraft. That would be beautiful.
I'm down for that just because I want to fucking another RTS game, just period.
Play StarCraft.
StarCraft.
Too hard.
It really. I'm not gonna lie, it is. StarCraft isn't a game you just pick up and play. Like
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
neither was old Warcraft. Like it's the same base concept. So if they make a new Warcraft, it's going to be the same thing, except for now there's going to be orcs and such. It's not going to be any easier.
Playing against people with 5-year experience, just fucking bangling busting the shit out of you.
That's pretty much like play Dark Souls like right now. Everyone that made you some pro, you will get wrecked because they are pros unless you're a pro, and then you're still gonna get wrecked because they're a pro.
That's always.
That's
If
every.
you care enough, you'll get through it and learn.
Yeah.
Like Counter-Strike.
I was
Right?
just gonna
So
say
you're gonna
that.
get fucked up for a while, but you'll get
Yeah.
there.
Just like going back and playing old school Halo games. It's over
Yeah.
for you.
Just the community's got better. You just gotta get better with them.
Get good. Get good or get lost.
Get good or get dead.
All right, next subject.
I got indie stuff. I gotta fuck
Oh my
that.
god, I don't feel like talking about indies. Can
Yo,
we not do
hey,
this?
Drifter, you go fuck yourself. That's still not out yet.
That was amazing. That
I
was
can't
awesome.
even be mad. I can't even be mad, bro.
So what indie
You
games
ever
you
talk
have?
to me like that again, I will skin you, white boy.
Oh fuck you.
What indie games do you have?
Hyperlife Drifter. I don't know if you guys seen it. You guys probably remember it from last year. Not
Yeah.
much other stuff has been on it, but it's still chugging along. Still, hopefully, getting work done on it. It was a Kickstarter game. Looked amazing.
okay, there was a Kickstarter game. I think I posted it in the table. It was like a real-time RPG. What the fuck was the name of this shit?
You know,
I'll list the stuff. Unsung Story. If you like Final Fantasy Tactics,
yeah, Unsung Story.
you got the same guy who made those
Yeah,
on this game, Unsung Story. They went a couple months without giving any updates on it, and that was kind of not
bad.
so good for just a fan perspective. Like, I gave money to this, and then they did a couple more updates after that, saying, "Our bad, be more communicative."
That sounds like my life.
Right?
Yeah, because I still ain't got my book. We ain't
But I
getting
just
into
like, I just really need another Final Fantasy Tactics or some
Something of that of genre.
in my life. If you guys remember Amnesia, The Dark Descent, just Amnesia in general, there's 2 games. Kind of
Yeah,
scary games.
Yeah.
They're making another game. Those people who made that, they're making another game called Soma. That looks weird. So great. Salt and Sanctuary is like a Souls-like game, but it's 2D. Salt and Sanctuary.
yeah.
That looks amazing. This little game called Mighty Number 9, no one's ever heard of. Moving on.
Oh,
I want
shit.
that game.
See, I was gonna make that its own topic.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how are you still? I do have to pause for a second though, just because it's
mean-
like 4:50 at this point. We are super way over, so I want to make sure. I want to know what y'all trying to do here.
Well, what else I have on topic are just other things. Like, apparently everything gets dragged out, but I didn't think it would go like this, which is, I guess,
like 20
cool.
minutes talking shit about Nintendo, and then we
Yeah,
20 minutes of.
I mean,
just,
if
we don't know the game you're talking about, Maurice, what the fuck?
that's your fault. But anyway, I guess the only other big news really here, I mean, everything else would probably be just, 10-minute discussions. Like, I have
Right.
PT, and about what happened there in Silent Hill. I have Black Ops 3, which none of you guys play, so that's going to be
Yep.
short. Five Nights at
Oh, I
Freddy.
play Black Ops.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
don't play the other Call of Duty.
You love the story. Yeah, that's right. Then I have Five Nights of Freddy, once
And
again.
you would say 5 nuts of Freddy. Okay.
Five Nights of Freddy, and then Watch Dogs 2. That's all I really had listed for what to talk
Wow.
about.
How long has this podcast been going?
So far, an hour and 21 minutes.
Okay, we got. Oh my god, bro, ain't nobody finna watch all this. We gonna have to turn.
No.
Yo, we got 2 hours. That's amazing. Like, that's what you should shoot for, or an hour and a half.
I'm glad we went over an hour, so.
Well, we can. I don't know if anyone else has time constraints. I'm okay with keep going on. Just.
Same here. I mean, you guys have a fight to watch.
Yeah, I gotta go to this fight party.
Oh yeah, I was gonna acquire the fight.
No, you weren't. Shut up. No, you weren't.
I like the word. I like to use the word acquire there.
I acquire a lot of things.
I
Stealth
acquire
7 Seas.
as well. I'm gonna acquire Game of Thrones tomorrow. I'm just saying.
After you already acquired 4 of them before the
I'm
season
going
started.
to acquire.
No, I didn't do it. I just didn't watch them 1 week at a time.
Is this the acquire hour? Is that what we're gonna do?
I'm going to
Everyone put on your
acquire
eye
a
patch.
week. I'm going to acquire a week where I stream with my
Eye patch
league.
segment.
Back in the day, I used to acquire off of LimeWire. Just saying.
Whoa,
Dude, LimeWire was the stuff before it.
nigga, they can still sue y'all over this. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so
They gotta find it.
The porn. My bad.
multi-platform: Witcher 3, Doom 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Batman: Arkham Knight, Star Wars Battlefront, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15, Mad Max, Just Cause 3, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, Assassin's Creed Victory, The Division, Fallout 4, Tales of Systeria, Cyberpunk 2077, because I can dream.
You
Final
surely
Fantasy
sure
15,
can.
Heavensward, Rainbow Six Siege, Street Fighter 5, Battleborn, and Hellblade. Those are all the multi-platforms games coming out. Hopefully they make some more appearances at E3, and I would like to see more.
Mad
I'm
Max.
all about Hellblade. I'm gonna throw that out there
Yo,
because I
Ninja Theory.
love. Yeah, because I love Heavenly Sword. And
Bam.
you said something else in the middle there that I lost right now.
Do you have? I'm assuming you're looking at just post it somewhere, like in
It's
a.
my list. I posted it on
Oh,
the
the-
Pixelated Table.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Dear Ubisoft, who is not actually listening to this podcast, would you stop making Assassin's Creed games that are not in Japan?
Thank
Can I
you.
just have feudal Japan with samurai and ninjas and Assassin's Creed?
You know, I got something.
Well,
I got
okay,
something.
I
No,
hate
no,
to-
no. I got something better for you, for Ubisoft. Can you stop making a game every year?
No,
No, they're never going to do that.
they have way too many people on payroll to not do that.
And how's that working for you? How'd that last game come
Amazing,
out?
because you people keep
Yep.
still buying.
I haven't bought the last two.
Okay, real quick.
Miyamoto Musashi. Google him.
What's all this about the Half-Life website counting down to something?
That's for Black Mesa or the fan game, the fan like thing from it. So they might have.
And they're remaking Half-Life. They're gonna like HD it up apparently.
Didn't they already do that? There's enough of that.
I don't know. I don't keep up with
They're-
Half-Life.
He's like,
Well-
F you and your orange box. Give me the third one. Like now.
This shit just confused me. I was just like, because people are just losing their minds right now. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
He's reading stuff on the table.
You're Assassin's
No,
Creed.
I'm just looking at fucking IGN. Shit's going crazy.
Yeah, I didn't goes crazy for everything.
You'll get
though.
another you'll get Assassin's Creed in Japan, but it's gonna be the 2D platformer one like China and Russia.
Oh yeah, that China
You're
one.
gonna get that.
It's just
Behind.
$9. I need to buy it.
Please be excited for Assassin's
All right,
Creed
I
Japan
say
2D.
we move on to Watch Dogs because I got a bone to pick with Ubisoft right now.
Why? Are we even going to talk about Watch Dogs? Cause
Yeah, we finna talk about it, nigga.
It's not relevant, but we can talk about the
It was a
makers,
decent
the
game with
company that's
Terrible
making them.
bland protagonist.
that
I
is
like
the first
8.
game in like 10 years that I took back before I finished it
Jesus
on
Christ.
purpose.
Bro,
Wait.
me and Maurice was so hyped that night. We was like, yeah, nigga, watch. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then, like,
Yeah,
midway
it's gonna
through
be so-
playing, it was just like, yeah.
Looks
Well,
amazing.
technically, we're supposed to be talking about the sequel, but I guess we can talk about the first one before we talk about the second
Yeah,
one.
let's talk about the first one. Let's
Oh,
talk
you can
about
talk about the sequel. You can say if that game is not modern day Assassin's Creed, we aren't. No.
I kind of agree with that. If it's not modern day Assassin's Creed, I mean, they hyped the game to be like 12 out of 10 and it ended up being like a 7 or a 6 out of 10.
give it a 6.
That's your fault for falling for it, and that's a
I
lot
mean,
of people's fault.
I didn't necessarily fall for it. I liked the game. I thought it was alright.
I did,
Of course,
yeah.
was overhyped by a lot. I mean, it's still like, hey, if you need a game to play and you see it on sale, you should at least give it a try. I'm not saying you should definitely buy it if it's on sale. I'm not saying you should
It's like
definitely buy the game.
$14 at GameStop. There is no reason that everyone in this country should not have played it.
Yeah, but like
Wait, what?
Watch Dogs.
No, it's like $14 at GameStop.
Oh,
But-
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Bruh.
Watch Dogs 2, I'm not necessarily throwing it out the door. You mean
I'm not. I mean, I'm going to give the game. Like, here's the thing. I treat games like anime. You have 2 to 3 times to impress me. If you don't impress me by the second or third episode, I'm through with your shit. By the third episode of an anime, your plot should be clear. I should know what's going on, and I should be excited. Same way with games. Okay, Watch Dogs 1, it showed potential. It showed that, hey, given some more work, we could be a good game. We heard y'all grievances. We heard what y'all didn't like about it. Now let us make this a better game. That's why I don't understand why people are so bad when the first game in the series is kind of bad, but not just terrible. Like, same thing with Destiny. Destiny was kind of ass when it came out.
No, it wasn't. That's the difference.
No, Destiny,
that's- no,
Destiny
no.
was not what it promised it would be.
I
Des-
agree.
Right. But
Destiny
that's
said,
the
hey,
difference
hey,
is-
we're an MMO shooter, but you don't do either as well as you should have. Like, if Destiny was a first-person shooter and they advertised it as their only, they would have been fine. But you advertised it as an MMO and it did not have MMO content. You can't do that.
Well,
You can't advertise something and then not deliver.
I'm going to reverse course on that for 2 points. Destiny or Bungie always says that they are not an MMO. And it
No.
drives me insane because I want them to be one and acknowledge
Go back and
it.
look at every interview. They said this is an MMO. Go back
Look.
and look at every interview. They never once said that game was not an MMO. They said we
They
are
did.
an MMO
Every
shooter.
single time that they were asked that question, they were like, no, it's an action shooter with RPG elements. Every
Bull-
single time.
Bull. I will pull up at least 3 interviews when they called it an MMO.
Go ahead.
Fact checking's gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other thing with that is basically,
Ubisoft.
even if you were to do that and you look at the shooting in Destiny, the combat in Destiny is still super clean. The thing that was glitchy was the raid. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, I
Loot
get you on
system,
that.
drop system, the whole re-leveling your weapon again. Like what? Like what? Like everything in Destiny, like my biggest complaint with Destiny is like everything is dragged out to take as long as freaking possible. Getting your weapon from level 1 to max takes forever. And it even puts in like you have to get a certain item to get it to its max part or max upgrade. Like what? Like leveling up took from getting from 1 to 20, you just played the game. From 20 onward, you had to get armor, you had to have equipment that you thus also had to level up. But in order to get that equipment, you had to do some of the hardest things in the game, which would necessarily be the raid and then like other stuff, which once again would drag out how long it would take you to get to level 30. Getting from level 1 to 20 can take you a week. Getting from 20 to 30 could take you like the rest of your life.
Getting from level 1 to 20 takes about 7.5 hours. Stop it. With a week. Go week, bro. Like, get out of here.
My problem with Destiny was that for some reason I cared about the story. And I got to Mars and I was like, great, 1/3 of the way there, and it was over. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean?
But that's the thing that me and Shen, when we have this conversation that we've had, it is like kind of like he was saying with the expectation earlier. Like, if you look at that game and you put it in perspective, you weren't going to get the whole story from jump. But the second one is you were never at any point in time about to get a Halo single protagonist story from start to beginning, because you can't do that in a game where we're all supposed to have the same experience. It doesn't make any sense. That's why when we started, like, people came with the criticism of there's not enough content, there's not enough, or it takes too long to do stuff. And I came from an RPG background. I'm like, takes too long, grinding, farming, that's what you do when you play a game that does this. Like, what are you talking about? Huh?
Everyone shot at the cave.
Yeah.
See, well, the thing is, like, here's the problem with grinding, though. It's like, here's the problem with grinding, though.
What do you call
Dragon Age? Okay, that's Call of Duty. That's something different. You're just necessarily playing.
It's not. It's you playing the same content over and over again for several hours to get something. And the difference is, if you prestige, you don't actually get anything in game except for the trophy. But you're still about to spend 60 hours doing the same shit you were doing.
Are you done? Because
no.
The thing is that in Call of Duty, you're not playing to rank up. Well, you're playing to rank up to get more online content. Prestiging, yes, sure, you can prestige, but you're not necessarily playing to get to a higher level so you can play, join a raid or play with the high top players. You're necessarily just playing the online game so much that there's a freaking ranking system. Like, if you just play casually, you just go there, play a few games, do whatever. You wanted to shoot people in the face. You're not, oh, I have to play PvP to get this equipment to max it out so I can do the raid this week. You're just playing Call of Duty just to play Call of Duty. You're not playing for an actual goal. You're just playing to shoot people. You're not playing to get ready for a raid. You're not playing so
your
you can...
argument is that it's better to play for no reward than to play and get one? Like, that's the logic that you're using? Do you see
the logic, like, for Call of Duty, you're like, I can jump on Call of Duty right now, no problem, join a game, probably lose because I'm joining a game, but, you know, it's whatever. I'm having fun shooting people. The reward is, like, the rewards there are stocked, so when you get a certain level, you get this. There's, you know, Advanced Warfare gives the random rewards, but you're not necessarily playing for those random rewards. You're just playing the game because you like shooting, you like playing domination, you like playing, you know, team deathmatch, you like playing hardcore, you like dominating and shooting people and being top of the leaderboard. You're not physically playing to get equipment to play something else. Like, if right now, if you're going to play Destiny, you're not going to play Destiny because, I mean, you may play PvP because it's like, oh, I like PvP, I think PvP is fun, but if you join, like, if you do fucking, like, the daily, or the weekly, or you know, anything like the story again, because you know you don't have fun playing the story. You're not playing because you're having fun. You're not playing because you want to. You're playing to get equipment to play something else.
Right, which is basically the same thing you do when you play like Diablo or any of those drop loot games. So if I'm that person that doesn't like doing that and I bought the game, how is that on the people that made the game? That's on you. Like, I'm not going to buy freaking, like, I don't buy Call of Duty because I don't like playing multiplayer. I'll go and wait and I'll get it from a red box. I'll play the story for 8 hours and then I'll take it back to the red box.
That's fine. Like,
Also,
Because I don't
Paul,
like just
Alex,
randomly
you're right.
playing multiplayer for 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm just playing and feeling better about myself because I shot some 12-year-old.
I mean, you're getting better as you play the game. You get unlocks. You're getting like camo. There's stuff that you know you can work for the unlock while you just play the game.
Which is the same thing you were doing anyway.
No, it's for Destiny's reverse. In Call of Duty, you're just playing the game and you're getting unlocks. In Destiny, you're unlocking stuff that you're playing the game to unlock stuff. In Call of Duty, you're just playing the game and look, you unlock some camo. Cool. All right, I'll slap it on. All right, but you're not specifically playing the game to get the camo.
You don't want to get the different sites that actually work better. You don't want.
I'll get the one site that I like and use.
By the dude that has body armor, but you don't have the body armor yet.
See.
You don't want to get the M4 because you don't. That one has better stability and etc. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're still grinding either way, whether you want to call it grinding or not.
Well,
you're still doing
yes,
it.
Technically, you're not, because Call of Duty has this, hey, pay for it when you get it feature. Just saying.
Well, not even that, but the reason why Prestige actually started was because people wanted more stuff when they hit max level from just playing the game. If you just play the game casually, you know, you can get to the Prestige in like a month. You know, a week if you're like a hardcore, you know, Call of Duty fan. Prestiging was something that the community supposedly asked for. It wasn't something you're just like, hey, look, people are max level, let's make them Prestige and start over and then give them some unlocks as they progress again. Like, it's you know, something that wasn't necessarily part of the game until people are like, hey, I want something to do. Like, you can, like, Assassin's Creed, for some odd reason, you can Prestige 999 times. I don't know why someone would, but you could.
I don't know why anybody would play that multiplayer, but that's a whole different story.
Like, Jesus Christ.
But
Alright, so can we move on?
Yeah.
Destiny loot-based system versus progression in Call of Duty.
Yeah, well, that is not, like, save that topic. That is something we will discuss again another time. Cause I didn't realize, Jesus Christ, we had burnt up that much time talking about that. Like,
No.
How? I gave you guys a time warning like 20 minutes ago.
Well, nigga, I honestly speaking, it started as Watch Dogs, and somehow we got to Destiny. I don't know how the hell it happened.
I don't know
But
either. We're technically supposed to be talking about Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, I think a lot of the subjects will have to be saved for the next podcast. As I'm speaking, this shit's about to hit 2 hours now, and I'd rather not go over that time limit.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna like cut it at 2 hours.
Yeah. So,
But-
what was left that we will discuss next time? Let's just kind of let people know what we're going to discuss next time. What was left, Alex?
Well, we could do that at the end because like when we do that, like we don't have to necessarily do it now. I mean, unless you guys wanted to talk about Five Nights at Freddy and how no one really wants the fourth one, or you know stuff like that.
I never wanted the first one.
I never wanted any of them. Like, I don't understand how people play that bullshit. Like,
I played it a little. Wait, no, I watched someone played it, realized that's all there is, and I just stopped caring. And so,
they keep making them, and people keep getting.
Well, the guy's smart. It's just like one guy making it, right? And he just fucking is turning them out and making money.
Well, the thing is that like when the first one came out,
I'm cool for that, for the business perspective of it. Like, good job on that guy.
Yeah.
The game itself, I don't really care about it.
At least when the first one came out, it was just so much mystery we're told because what happened was just a game just came out. It was like, hey, look, there's this game. It's unique. It's different. You know, it's not like you shoot the objective or you do this or you do that. It was kind of like, hey, just live through the nights. And then it was just 6 nights of you just surviving that got harder. It was like what was going on, the story about why this started and everything like that necessarily got people into it. Like, you can go to forums and, you know, bring up Five Nights at Freddy. People aren't talking about gameplay. Gameplay is necessarily the same. You have like, hey, look, this is how to play the game. But then you have all these theories, all these ideas of what people think. Like, what's going on in this game is what people are so hyped about it. Like, why is this? Who is this? Why did this happen? What happened here? What happened when? Who's this guy? Who's that guy? What's the story behind him? Like, it's the story
It's a nigga sitting in a chair.
Yes
so
and no. Like, yes and no. There's so much more. Like,
I get it. It's like having a community come together and then form their own ideas, and that's you have a community now. And
like if you go, like if you go to the forums of Five Nights at Freddy,
that's cool.
People like have rules. Like if it's not done by, I think it's Scott, like the actual maker of the game. If it's not made, if he does not say it, it's not confirmed. It's gotten so bad where people have made alternate accounts, made YouTube, made fake websites, have done all this stuff to make things just be true. But there are debates on tons of stuff when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy. Like tons of stuff. Like one day when you're bored, go to Five Nights at Freddy's wiki page and just look at it, because you can post something stupid. Like post like a stupid theory, like Five Nights at, like Freddy, like say Freddy's a girl. Say Freddy's a girl. Like go on the forum and say Freddy's a girl.
Bitch.
You will get so much. No, he's not. Here's proof. Here's a link. Here's a video. Here's a picture that you're wrong. People go all out. Like,
Hey, nigga, you know I love to argue with the internet. Don't play with me.
do it.
Fight the
You're
internet.
just specifically just talk bullshit just to get more bullshit. Whatever.
Well, no. What's gonna happen
I
if you
understand.
do that?
It's,
But what's gonna happen is if you do that, if you go to the forum and say, "Hey, Freddy's a girl," and someone gives you links and stuff that literally says you're wrong, and then your next comment is, "No, Freddy's a girl," the next comment is the forum being locked because you're trolling, and you'll probably get banned because they've had enough of that.
you put this on the docket to talk more about the fan base than you did about the game.
No, I just
That's sad.
well, wait,
Well,
for me.
for just the fact that the game's not even like important compared to like all these theories about this like random bullshit from the story.
No, people look forward for the games because they want to see that it confirms more to the theories and stories. Like
Which
another
is
game
more
came.
important than the gameplay, which is awful.
Well, people care about the story more than the gameplay. That's pretty much how it is. Like people play the game, they play it, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, all right, now let's play it again and find out all the secret shit.
True.
Like-
It's like playing Witcher
It's a
1.
nigga
Yeah,
sitting
sent that.
in a chair
Look left, right, up, down.
getting harassed by a freaking Chuck E. Cheese, fool. No!
I understand, but I'm just saying it's not gameplay people care about. It's the story.
I got you. I got you.
Like, why?
I was just saying it's a nigga sitting.
Yeah, I know the gameplay is very simple, but people care about the story of Freddy.
It's funny because my friend Carla, she'll be on Facebook like, oh my god, Five Nights at Freddy. She talks about it like the game has a story. And I'm just like, nigga sitting in a chair. What is it? What other shit she coming up with?
It's not the gameplay. It's the story.
Maybe I need to go. Maybe I need to watch someone else play the game without screaming over the commentary or the story. Maybe then I'll understand.
I'm like trying to find another thing, but I can't.
Plot is a paragraph, so I don't.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's like Five Nights at Freddy, where it's like people played for this, but they really want this part of the game. Like, I want to say it's like Halo and people piecing together the story, where you don't have like the books and TV shows, anime, or whatever Halo has. You just have the game where it's like Halo cause this, but you want to know more about it. Like I guess Star Wars. Like if you played Star Wars, like if the movies just came out and there was no games, there was no nothing like this, you want to know more about the story of Star Wars. Like what are lightsabers? Where are they made? Who's this? Who's Darth Vader? The Sith? The good guys? Where do they come from? Like.
Then you get all that through books, and then
exactly
Disney buys it and says all these books are not canon anymore.
Exactly. But the only difference with Five Nights at Freddy is that you don't have those other books. You don't have those other stories. There's no Five Nights at Freddy anime that you can find all the answers you're looking for. Not yet, but so that's why people have these theories.
Right, but even with that, based on what I'm looking at, like again, now that I've kind of Googled it. It would be different if you were talking about Mass Effect. It sounds like you might as well be talking about Resogun. Like, I don't get it.
I don't blame you. Like, I don't blame you, but it's just I'm just trying to not get all that hate from finding out. Like, no, there's more to the game than just playing it.
Well, they can explain it to you. Like, that doesn't, okay, like, you enjoy it, but I can't see how you're telling me there's a plot to this dude sitting in there.
There,
Like, is the game procedurally generated? Like, what's...
do you?
what's-
Do I have to describe it to you? Like, do
No,
I
we're
have to?
done.
No, I just
we
listened to you.
refused.
No,
to
it's 2
understand.
hours. 2 hours.
No.
Okay.
Stop. We're 2 hours.
I'm just
Wait.
like,
Stop.
I'm going to summarize. You started talking about that game. I went on Wikipedia, and the plot synopsis was a paragraph and a half. So how much can be going on?
well,
That's the point, is that there's only so much that they have, so they fill in a lot, and then it's fun to like speculate and make theories and then get feedback from this community that's also interested in it. And that's why it's a big deal.
here's
That
like,
community is so hype about it now.
like here's another thing. Like, debates go on about literally everything of the game. Like, okay, there are robots. Freddy, Chicky, Bonnie are robots, right? People talk
game
about. Let me finish.
Game I like don't have no story. You
Let me-
can move on to the next topic. I don't. You don't need play to hate on the game I play though. Come on.
Okay, just to put the Destiny jokes to rest. I don't necessarily. The only reason why I tell people to stop playing Destiny is because of so much disappointment. It's not necessarily because it's a bad game. I was just myself was extremely disappointed, and because of that, I have to vent my anger.
We're not going backwards and starting to talk about
No,
Destiny.
I'm just
Save
saying.
that for
you're saying
round
the
two.
game I
Round
play.
2 next week.
Round.
Yeah, let's go.
Next Saturday.
2 hours, y'all. Come on, let's wrap it up. Let's
Yeah,
wrap
let's
it
go.
up.
I
What are you
mean,
guys doing until next week? What's our plan? Like,
okay, so I guess we can move out to the outro, which I do actually have listed here on what we're actually going to say. It's going to be your outro, so it's going to be, once again, your name, just so people, you said your name first time like 2 hours ago.
2 hours later, thank God, I finally knew what I was talking about.
Your name, it's going to be what you've been playing, what you're looking forward to, just any game, and then what project you're currently working on, and it could be anything. So, like, for myself, you already know my name. What I've been playing is Dark Souls 2, Sin of Scholars for PS4. Fucking hate the DLC for the game because it's hard. What game I've been looking forward to? I'll let you know after E3. What I've been working on, just Twitch, YouTube, and that's about it. Deshaun, WorkCrow. Sorry. What you been playing?
Well, I guess for me, I've been playing a combination of things. Mostly Final Fantasy or Realm Reborn, getting ready for that Haven Sword DLC that's dropping on June 23rd. I'm excited for it. I finally got back on this game. Got to level 50. I'm having a fucking fun ass time playing it. I guess what I'm really looking forward to, it's not even so much at E3. I'm just looking forward to The Witcher 3 this month. Like, that's all I want. I just want to play The Witcher 3 so I can go ahead and just spend my entire life just traveling that thing and that world and just playing it and having sex with women. I get, like I said, you know where to find me. Twitch.tv, WorkCrow _ I cannot stress this enough.
It will be in the description.
Okay,
it will be something to click on.
You can find me on Twitter at level up _ I didn't make that. Scally made that, so blame him for that underscore.
Once again,
you
links.
Can you'll also find me streaming with a special lady in my life soon. So it's a project I'm working on. Once I can find a game that she wants to play besides Dragon Ball Z and DC Universe, 'cause I'm not doing that. But I plan on doing some things with Scally. Maurice, things. I plan on doing projects. Which reminds me, Maurice, we need to talk.
Whatever.
Few projects I want to do.
He said that to me 6 months ago. He still ain't talked to me.
First of all,
no, we're not. No.
But yeah, just check me. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Twitch. Find me on Twitter. Maurice will leave all those links in the description.
Once you give it to me, but what game have you been looking forward to? What's next?
I guess if it's one game I'm looking forward to,
Mass Effect 4. Moving on.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
Wow.
Wait, are you not looking forward to Mass Effect 4?
Persona 5.
Yeah, that's true too. Persona 5. I give you that. All right, moving on to White Alex, aka Relent Alex,
AKA Pillsbury Doughboy, AKA Wonder Bread, AKA Mayonnaise.
Yo,
I'm
Miracle
trying to end it and you're dragging
Delicious.
it out.
I've been playing Bloodborne, albeit kind of slowly. Been trying to like play that with friends, but shit's going on. But yeah, Bloodborne's amazing. I'm looking forward to The Witcher 3 that comes out later. Well, in a couple weeks actually. That
Yep.
actually looks pretty fun. Project-wise, just nothing really, other than this and other Pixelated Table adventures that we might
Tell them
have.
about the website.
Oh yeah.
It's not even ready yet.
Oh well.
Wait for round 2, and then we might have
Something.
more information on the Pixelated Table adventures.
Y'all niggas been working on this website for like 6 months. I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up.
But initially what they're talking about is just it's just a project. But we do have a Facebook group which we're all in. I'll go ahead and link it to the description. Of course, you need to join. It's not publicized for. I don't know.
Like 400
it's
members.
We mean as hell.
but
We mean,
you
nigga. We don't like
that
newbies.
you-
We don't like new niggas in the group. No new friends, nigga. Drake, Drizzy.
I will ban Deshaun
You
immediately.
just quote.
Can I just finish real quick? Can I just finish? I'm trying to end it, and you guys are dragging it out. I'm just saying, like you wanted to end it. It's now in the process of ending it. Let me
Waiting for
officially,
y'all.
yeah. But Facebook group, Pixelated Table, link will be in the description. It's once again gaming, anime, manga, comic books, stuff like that. No, we will like.
I'll post a picture right now.
We will like new members to go ahead and join and talk. You can talk. Join in maybe the next podcast. Everything like that. But it would be nice to have new members. We
Fresh
just
meat.
reached 400. We could definitely use some fresh meat. But that's actually the group.
White girls, we love white girls.
If
Like
you want to
white girls,
be,
please join.
you want to be
It
in
only tell them 45 minutes. I'm just
if
saying.
you want to be
Thirsty.
in another Facebook group
Who's
on
thirsty?
Facebook. That will be linked in the description. But moving on to our last person, Black Alex, our Sope Detro. Sope
I also got a black people meat profile. Holla at me.
Black people, me?
Nope, not going there. Not going there.
I'm on OK Cupid. I'm just saying. No. So my screen name on PSN is Sope Trio. Same thing on Xbox, even though I don't play my Xbox. Projects. Still working on the graphic novel. We have a booth at Phoenix Comic Con on June 28th. Sorry, May 28th through May 31st. And you'll be able to buy the first issue there, which wasn't the original plan.
But
there, can I
Where
get
my
mine?
copy? Where my copy?
we're not gonna go there.
Too.
But
Save
What's
that.
funny about that is Shun didn't actually get a copy, but he always asks me when he's going to get a copy. Yes, you can get one, but you're going to have to get one when the full graphic novel comes out.
but the
Shun.
thing is that they have no idea what you're actually talking about when it comes to your panel and everything like
Oh,
that.
snap.
So a short description, name of what you're doing, and a short description of it.
A short description is me and my best friend decided to create superhero comic books under the company name Intense Comics. If you want to know more about it, you can go to Kickstarter and look up One Nation.
Which will be linked in the description below.
Right, but there is a 1 instead of an I in Nation.
Basically, support my nigga, bro, because like, he been working on this comic for like 6 years. I still ain't got my first issue. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm putting this shit on Manga Fox as soon as it comes out. Niggas be able to read it for free.
He could. That's his, and technically he could sue you for that. I'm just saying.
Oh, no.
I'm
He
just.
could, but it's Alex. It's Alex. He too lazy to do that.
See, he's not, but he's not the only one working on the project. I'm just saying.
Alex would rather settle it. Alex would rather settle it in Destiny, if anything else.
That's funny.
He's just like,
All right,
"Nigga,
moving.
we get to-"
All I
But
gotta say is I collect swords. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Yeah.
I'm black and from Memphis. Thank you, Gishot.
I'm black and from Dago. We're about the same
God
place
damn.
here. I'm just saying.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Uh,
These
carry
streets
on.
ain't nothing.
Carry on.
so initially that was the podcast. We're going about around 2 hours. Initially wasn't planned to be that long. I do want to thank you guys for staying there in the chat. I do, will be a second one. Hopefully it'll go a lot smoother, or just I don't know if this is even a good podcast, but whatever.
It was just like
it was
got some
alright.
improvements to make. We need to just not invite Deshaun, and then it'll be like 100%.
Nigga, I'm Tukey. Nigga, you can't not invite me.
That's like
Movie quote.
yes and no, but I do want to thank you guys for coming by and joining the podcast. I'll see what's up to see if we can get more people, or at least a larger group of people ready to do.
He decided not to come.
Can you not say that? But
You told him 45 minutes and then you
I
went
know.
2 hours.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he also dragged it out, so partly his fault. But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to continue streaming with Dark Souls. So as of right now, the podcast is officially over. So if you guys got something to do, you guys can go. If you guys want
I
to,
feel fap so hard, man.
if you guys want to,
just hashtag Vita's a great system. Life in hometown.
Damn right.
Field's best waifu.
I don't know about you guys,
Yeah, we're
but
done. We could do it whatever now. I could just
yeah, you could do whatever. But
Wait,
podcast,
so were people actually listening to that the whole time?
yeah.
Yeah, we
If
had,
I was
like,
streaming it and
6
people were
other people in
like
the chat.
chatting in chat.
That hurts my soul. What were they saying?
Well,
Like 5 people in chat.
I mean, like, there's people, like, there's a guy who's, like, looking for WorkCrow's information, but WorkCrow's not in the chat to comment and talk to him. Because he's like,
you motherfucker.
there was someone asking about, well, at least when he started talking about it, he wanted to know about One Nation. But once again, you're not in the chat to say anything about it. But, next time. Next time. What? If you give me, I'm gonna let you know right now.